Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Central PA Live. Today is Tuesday, September 4th, and I'm Alex Hazard.
And I'm Amanda Kenny.
Now, I missed you yesterday, Amanda, and it's good to be back together.
I know, I missed you too.
And we have such a fun show planned. Look at all this stuff. We have like books and toaster ovens and all sorts of stuff on our desk here. And spirits. And it's going to be a great show, but we're going to start it out right now with today's 2 cents.
That time
I waited for you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the holiday.
Well, listen, it's officially back to school season, and I feel like my whole Facebook feed is back to school pictures with the first grade, kindergarten. Yeah. I actually kind of love it. Sometimes, you know, like when you're seeing the scroll and it's all the same thing, you're like, all right, I get it, you know, whatever happened. This time, I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to see everybody going back to school. And
not me.
And not us, thank goodness. Favorite back to school pictures? Have you seen anything funny?
Have I seen anything funny? Not really. I love the people that are posting their old school pictures, like their old school back to school.
Yeah,
like
that's the best.
From the 90s and the 80s.
I love that. You know, I'm friends with some teachers from high school and stuff on Facebook now, which is such a funny and weird thing. But I love seeing their like retirement photos.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, you know, like everybody have back to school. Well, listen to this. A school in Wisconsin some kids there are going to school, but they're not going alone because there's a four-legged pal officially joining them at this school district. Resource Officer Nick Stetzer and his partner, a 4-year-old flat-coated retriever named Badge, started patrolling the halls. Badge spends his day offering cuddles and kisses to the students, and faculty at the school say that Badge has the ability to help with various situations in the schools, especially when students have behavioral outbursts. Badge can comfort those students in challenging times.
I love it.
But of course, the joke is, let's hope he doesn't eat anyone's homework.
Oh, oh, that was good.
But you know, we have the service dog that comes in here,
we have
Radar, who is fantastic, and I think it's a great thing.
I do too.
I think
love it.
What else could you ask for? All right, have you heard of the word hangry?
Oh, I get called that all the time.
Me
I know
too.
that word too well.
All right, so if you don't know what hangry is, that's essentially when you're so hungry that you're angry. So the next time that someone tells you that hangry isn't a word during a game of Scrabble, or maybe if you're just being called hangry, tell them to check the dictionary. Webster.com just added 840 new words and definitions to adapt to the ever-evolving English vocabulary. Science and technology advancements led to the addition of words like fintech and biohacking. Flight got a new definition to describe the small tastings of beer or wine offered in many bars. And GOAT, G-O-A-T, the abbreviation for the greatest of all time, also made it onto the list. While some may take issue with guac or zoodles, others think it's adorbs.
Oh, you
Either
say
way,
that.
I do not say adorbs, do I? I hope I don't.
I think I've like seen it in a text.
I would hope not. Either way, they're all officially words now.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's a good thing or if we're all just getting dumber.
I don't know what the English language is coming to. But
all right, favorite new word. What's your favorite new word?
Well, hangry, of course. I'm all about that.
I like to say the word perf.
What's
perf? Like instead of saying perfect.
Oh, that's just lazy.
I know. I don't know. Like sometimes, you know, we get busy or whatever, and you're like, oh, does this work? I go perf.
I will. No, I will.
Okay.
I won't hurt you, but I would say no. Come on, say it.
A New York church is getting attention for their new lawn care service. These 3 little sheep are newly arrived to St. Patrick's Old Cathedral. They came from Buckwheat Bridge Farm upstate. Their job is, pun intended, lambscaping. That means that they help maintain grounds by eating grass and, of course, fertilizing it, which we know how that happens.
I love it.
I kind of love it, too.
Get the lambs from Mansour Farms.
We should get some lambs from Mansour Farms to be lambscapers.
I love it.
You got to figure that's the way it was done many years ago, and why not have some...
Yeah, all natural.
It can't be bad.
Oh.
I'll stop now. I'll stop. Hey, you know, today is Test It... today is Test It Tuesday. And so this is our Test It Tuesday product today. I don't know if you can take a look at that there. Basically, it's there are these plastic bags that you put in the toaster oven, and you're supposed to be able to make grilled cheese.
Talk about being lazy. Right? Yeah. Get it all done in one
that's
swoop.
kind of what I said. How much effort does it take to make grilled cheese on the... And I was talking to some guests that are going to be on the show today about this beforehand, And they said, well, maybe they don't, they're really nice people. And they said, well, maybe they don't have the resources. Maybe they're in a college dorm. And I said, no, if you can't have a real grilled cheese, why want to have one at all? Anyway. And then, speaking of great guests, we have the American Psychic is going to be here. Look at this awesome book, brand new on the shelves. We're going to be talking to her about that. And, of course, after the break, today's, on Tuesdays, we always introduce you to some adorable adoptables. Look at these guys. Wait till you see them. And, of course, we're going to check in. Oh, yeah, look at that little puppy. And, of course, we're going to check in with our meteorologist, Joe Murgo, on the weather. Joe Murgo? Yeah, Joe Murgo, I think, is here. I don't know. Is he there? Mike's here. Is Mike here? No, it is Mike! All right, we'll see you after the break.
Enrolling in Medicare for the first time can be confusing, so it's no surprise you may have questions and concerns.
Sometimes the hardest part is just knowing where to start. That's why I'm here, to guide you through the process.
When you call, you will always speak to a live local person who is specially trained in Medicare.
I am a UPMC for Life Medicare advisor.
And I'm here for you.
Call us today.
You know what doesn't make sense? Saying you're bored. Why be bored? Just head to Holiday Bowl and go bowling. I mean, who doesn't like bowling? There's bowling balls, those are fun. Look at all the crazy colors. You get to take out your aggressions on bowling pins and they make that great sound. And come on, Holiday Bowl is 40 lanes, plenty of room for you and your crew. And Holiday Bowl is bowling and food specials like every day. Go to Holiday Bowl and get bowling, people. Open 7 days a week in the Orchard Plaza, Altoona.
Have you been collecting workers' compensation for 90 days or longer? If so, you may be eligible for a lump sum of money.
When you're injured on the job, you lose more than the ability to earn a paycheck. You're worried about your future, your financial security, and how you'll support your family. While you focus on getting better, it's our job to get you the lump sum settlement that you deserve.
Get off work comp and get on with your life. For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates at 1-800-9-4-EDGAR. We're your workers' compensation lawyers.
Blair Gastro is your regional provider of digestive services with offices located in Altoona, Bedford, and Evansburg.
At Blair Gastro, we have highly trained board-certified physicians who are here to help you live a better and healthier life.
Using the latest technologies, we can diagnose and treat a variety of diseases.
Colon cancer is our most preventable cancer. Early detection is key.
We have the most compassionate, outstanding team here. We're glad to help.
With simple and painless procedures, we've saved and changed lives. Don't wait. Call Blair Gastro.
If outdoor living is your passion, you'll love TimberTech composite decking from your building centers. TimberTech decking from YBC maintains its color and beauty for years without the work of painting, staining, or sealing. And because it resists mildew, warping, and insects, there's no need to replace rotting boards. Available in a variety of colors and styles, TimberTech decking from YBC offers a 25-year warranty. Visit YBC today to find out more.
Because we own it. Your building centers.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. I'm over here with Mike Doyle now. Mike, before the break, we were teasing the weather segment coming up.
Yeah.
I accidentally called you Joe Murgo.
That's all right.
But God knows you've been called worse.
Maybe a few times in my life, yeah.
Anyway, what's coming up with the weather today?
Hot, steamy for today. I'm sure all of us can feel it. A few showers and thunderstorms are popping up. So let's take a look at that radar for us this afternoon. Here's a look at our southern counties from Cambria to Blair to Huntington down towards Bedford and Somerset. A few isolated showers and thunderstorms popping up, and they are kind of just popping up, lasting a few minutes, then really just dying off. So you do have a few lightning strikes just southeast of Evansburg and just out towards east of Duncansville and Hollidaysburg. Seeing that little shower and storm popping up right there. And again, they're popping up and dying down. If you do see one of these showers and storms, well, it'll cause a little heavy downpour for a few minutes and then just move on off. Up towards our north, most of us are staying dry from Center County, Clearfield County, even Jefferson County staying dry right now. A few showers popping up towards Elk County and also towards Emporium, actually right over Emporium, seeing a little heavy downpour for this afternoon. Put this in motion, you can see some clouds out there. Most of us will stay dry with a mainly clear sky But again, a few passing showers and storms out there for this afternoon. Live look towards Bedford, seeing a little bit of a breeze there, but overall seeing a mainly clear sky. It's a hot one, 92 degrees right now in Altoona. Johnstown, 86, Somerset, 84, Indiana, 88, and Punxsutawney, 89 degrees. So we're still feeling that summertime heat. Our dew points are still quite high, mid to upper 60s, and also the mid 70s for a few of us, 75 for Huntington, Indiana, 70, and Johnstown, 66. So it just feels kind of, well, it is uncomfortable outside. Steamy week ahead, still tracking a few showers for tomorrow and a better chance Thursday into Friday, and also a much cooler weekend. I'll tell you how much cooler. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Well, thanks, Mike. Outside it might be hot, but in here it is raining cats and dogs because it's time for Pet Patrol. Here are some pets up for adoption from the Huntington County Humane Society. Meet Gypsy. This pup needs a family to call her own. She loves everyone and everything and would love to show you how she can sit for treats. Next up, we have Finnegan. Finnegan is house-trained and spayed. He has updated vaccinations and prefers a home without other cats and dogs. However, he is good in a home with children. And last, we have Winx. Winx is a 4-year-old female pit mix. She is timid at first, but once she warms up to you, she wants to be a lap dog. She is gentle, easygoing, loves to give kisses, and walks well on a leash. Winx is up to date on vaccines, microchipped, and tested for heartworm and Lyme disease. And of course, she is also spayed. If you'd like to adopt any of these pets, you can visit the Huntington County Humane Society. We have all the information provided for you there on your screen. We'll be right back with more Central PA Live. Still to come, meet psychic Marla Freeze. And after that, we're going to celebrate Bourbon Heritage Month by making some cocktails. That's after the break. Woo to the who.
Be a part of the conversation in Central PA. Like our Facebook page and join the social beat. Brought to you by Health South. Your comments could be seen on WTAJ News at 5. WTAJ, your news leader.
It was a big truck, and it hit us.
They knew tractor trailers had a black box.
I'm glad I called before something happened to that data.
You need a powerful law firm that knows how to secure the evidence fast. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line.
At PARS Pro Hearing Services, audiologists specialize in the identification, assessment, and treatment of all hearing, tinnitus, and balance disorders, using the most advanced diagnostic equipment and evidence-based protocols.
It's amazing, just amazing how much I can hear and what I'm not missing any longer.
For your best hearing, with personalized care,
call PARS Pro Hearing Services today.
Cars and trucks cost less in Claysburg. See Ziegler Chevrolet for a fantastic selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Ziegler Chevrolet, 100 years of doing business the right way.
If your community organization would like to be notified of job openings at our station, please contact Phil Dubrow at 814-942-1010.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to deny your claim. Tell them you mean business. If you've been injured in an accident, call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
Technology has changed our lives. Don't let it change yours forever. Please don't text and drive. A message from Joel Confer's Collision Center in State College.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. September is Bourbon Heritage Month, and here to help us celebrate is David, and you help me practice this during the commercial break, Kiawa.
Beautiful.
David Calla of Fine Wines and Good Spirits. David, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me on the show. You know, bourbon is a spirit that is uniquely American. So let's just talk a second about what bourbon is.
Okay.
First of all, all bourbons are whiskeys, but not all whiskeys are bourbon. So,
and that has to do with the heritage of where it comes from to a certain extent,
correct.
right?
Three things. Has to be distilled from at least 51% corn, has to be aged in charred oak barrels, and it has to come from the United States. So corn and U.S., I mean, nothing could be more uniquely American than that.
Absolutely.
So the first drink I'm going to mix for you today is one called the Gold Rush. And for the Gold Rush...
And speaking of American, what's more American than the Gold Rush?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. We're going to put 2 ounces of Old Forester bourbon. And Old Forester, interestingly enough, was the first ones to put bourbon in glass bottles. Before that, they were all sold in casks.
Who knew?
That's kind of
How
interesting.
weird.
Then we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice.
Yum.
And we're going to add some honey. Now, the honey's a little bit tough to emulsify, so to speak. In other words, mix it up together. So we're going to shake this vigorously.
Oh, I love it. Tom Cruise it up.
Well, I'm not flipping it around, but I want to keep your nice suit nice and dry.
Now, do we know why September is Bourbon Month?
I do not know, other than the fact that it's coming into fall, it's getting cooler, and bourbon-type spirits are perfect
That
for
was going to
fall.
be my theory on it, too.
Why don't you give this a sip, and I'll start to jump into Dancing with the Devil. That's the second
is fantastic.
Cocktail. Good.
That
nice.
is really good.
So Dancing with the Devil starts out with Jim Beam's Devil's Cut Bourbon. So when we think about bourbon aging in a oak cask, what evaporates is called the angel share, and what's left in the barrel itself is called the Devil's Cut. They actually squeeze it out of the oak. So we're going to put 2 ounces of that in our shaker.
Wow.
And then we're going to add 1 ounce of triple sec. Triple sec is just orange liqueur.
I'm seeing more and more times triple sec is starting to show up in drinks.
It's a very agreeable mixer.
Sure.
Going to add 1 ounce of sours, 1 ounce of passion fruit juice.
Oh, this is a complex drink.
Oh,
Holy
this
moly.
one's got a lot.
It's going to have a lot of flavor.
And then a couple of dashes of...
Oh, shut the front door. You're going to put a little hot sauce in there.
We're going to spice it up.
All right.
You're going to dance with the
devil.
devil.
If we had an audience, they'd be clapping right now. I love that.
Okay, we're going to garnish this with a cherry. Well, maybe. There you go.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. I like this one already. I haven't even tasted it.
Well, Dance with the Devil. While you're tasting, I'm going to switch sides with you.
All right.
I need to muddle a strawberry. So by muddling, we're actually taking a strawberry, putting it in the bottom of our cocktail shaker, and just kind of smashing it up a bit.
Which I think anytime, and I don't know if you'd agree with me, I think almost any time there's a fruit in a drink, it should be muddled.
It should be muddled. I agree with you.
All the flavor is going to be there. Even, a lot of times I just drink vodka soda limes. I take the lime, I always end up squeezing the whole lime right in there.
Absolutely. So this one's called a Cavalry Salute Cocktail, and it starts out with Cavalry bourbon. So we're going to add that 1.5 ounces to the bottom of our shaker.
And of course you can get all these at Fine Wine and Good Spirits.
You can get all these at Fine Wine and Good Spirits. We're going to add a half an ounce of lemon juice. And then this really mixes beautifully with bourbon. This is just pure maple syrup.
Just maple syrup right in the drink.
Right in the drink.
Just like Elf. It's one of the main food groups,
1 ounce,
right?
Exactly.
All
now,
right.
This is where it gets a little unusual. A couple of dashes of bitters.
Interesting.
We're going to shake this all up. We're going to pour it into our glass, and then we're going to top it off with ginger beer.
Oh, ginger beer is like the drink of the summer. You've been seeing these Moscow mules everywhere. So you probably have some leftover ginger beer at home if you enjoyed them this summer. Might as well bring them into your fall drinks as well.
Absolutely. So we're going to top it off with that, give it a quick stir, and I think you're going to love this. We're going to top it off with a little bit of a lemon and strawberry garnish.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Beautiful for your fall drinking pleasure.
I think that is, right up top. That is fantastic. Hey, Dave, thank you so much for coming in. We always have so much fun when you're here. If you'd like to try any of these recipes that we made today, you can always check them out on our website, which is centralpatv.com. When we come back, psychic Marla Freeze is going to be here, and we're going to be talking about a different type of spirits. I stole your joke, Marla. We'll be right back after the break. Oh, remember to drink responsibly.
Absolutely.
Meteorologist Christy Shields, your weather authority every morning. See where storms are hitting central Pennsylvania by downloading the WTAJ News app. Tap the icon, then scroll down to weather and see what happens in your neighborhood anytime. Available now from Google Play and the App Store.
Make your smile a first impression to remember. At KNC Denture Center, we've been giving people something to smile about for over 35 years. You are the reason we've been able to expand into 6 locations. You are the reason we've been able to offer a quality product at the area's lowest rate. Without you, we wouldn't be anything. So we want to take this time to thank you for supporting us.
Bargains, bargains, bargains. We got the bargains. Joel Confer Ford of Bellefonte is home of quality premium bargains. What you drive needs to fit your lifestyle on and off the job, and we'll make your experience hassle-free. Our sales team has over 200 years of combined service. Meet some of our team.
Hi, I'm Ron. Let my 54 years experience get you the right gear ratio in your next truck or 5-star safety for your family. Visit us today.
Joel Confer Ford of Bellefonte, home of quality premium bargains.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time event. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and one day only. New 2018 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
Have you been living with pain for so long it's become part of your everyday life? Then you should know that the Altoona Chiropractic Life Center is trained and licensed to treat pain without surgery and drugs. Gardening and outdoor activities can increase these pains and hold you back from the activities you enjoy most. For over 42 years, we have been here to help. We've helped over 21,000 patients leave pain behind. Come see us at the Altoona Chiropractic Life Center today.
Are you looking for new flooring options? The Home Improvement Network and WeAreCentralPA.com can help.
Some people may think that Blair Mill Outlet is just a carpet store. We also sell and install ceramic tile, hardwood flooring, vinyl flooring, laminate flooring, luxury vinyl tile, and area rugs. Let our professional staff, estimator, and expert installers take care of all your flooring needs.
For more information, visit the Home Improvement Network on WeAreCentralPA.com.
NCIS New Orleans, Tuesdays on WTAJ.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. Well, you probably know our next guest from shows like Everybody Loves Raymond, Seinfeld, or maybe you've seen her on the back of her brand new book, American Psychic. Or even, maybe you even know her from her hometown of Bedford, where she's from. We have psychic Marla Fries with us. Marla, welcome to the show.
Oh,
Thank you for being here.
Thank
you. You've been here for a while. You got here about an hour or so ago. We've been able to chat. It's been so nice to get to know you. And I think that it's so funny to, you think of the word psychic and you have this idea in your mind of, the person with the big crystal ball. And when you walked in and we shook hands, I thought, that wasn't a psychic at all. What the heck? But you have this brand new book out. Why don't you tell us about your book a little bit?
Well, it's a spiritual journey from the heartland to Hollywood, heaven, and beyond. So it is my memoir. So it's basically the trajectory from the trauma of part of my childhood through the drama of an acting career into the transformation of what I do now.
Sure. And now, Amanda, I don't know if you guys noticed, Amanda came back. I forgot to mention. Amanda, you heard that we had Marla coming on today, and you said, I'd love to come down, and you've actually watched some of the videos, you read a little bit of the book. What's your take on all this?
It seems fascinating to me, because you yourself were a skeptic.
Oh,
correct?
Absolutely. I mean, this is the thing. Everybody should be a skeptic about anything, but when you're too skeptic, then it makes you sort of shut down, and it's really important to be curious about this kind of stuff. And because I had a real attitude about it, especially the mediumship stuff, because that was really something that I had, oh, this has got to be a load of, you know what, and this is not in my wheelhouse, and don't be, so it's basically don't be judgmental, be curious, because that makes things open up more for for you.
Now, real quick, difference between a psychic and a psychic medium?
Okay, well, the psychic part for me is actually able to access any aspect of someone's life. It can be about your career, your health, your business, your pets, and the mediumship is basically connecting to deceased loved ones and pets too.
And I don't know, is this, I don't know a nice way to ask this. Did you feel like you were crazy when it started happening?
Absolutely.
Because I think if all of a sudden dead people started talking to me, I'd think, I need to go to a therapist.
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I went to a therapist, I went to doctors, I went to lawyers, I went to Indian chiefs, I did it all.
Yeah.
And it was literally the U.S. military psychic spies that helped me make sense of all of this.
And you were saying that before the show. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there was a part of the U.S. military that were psychic spies. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes.
And this is in the book, of course, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a faction of the U.S. government, and it was called Stargate, and it was operative between the 60s and the 90s. And then it disbanded, and the women and men who were really talented as remote viewers, which are the psychic spies, they went in and started teaching lay people, like myself, who were going crazy and needing help.
Wow. So does someone just ask you to talk to you, or how does that kind of work? Does it just happen?
Well, you know, I like to set things up because I don't really like to get in people's faces. I try and have a lot of boundaries around this.
Sure.
But I work over the phone internationally, and I do small groups, and also I'm going to Bedford to do an event at the Omni Bedford Springs.
Right. You actually have 2 great events coming up here. If people wanted to meet you in person, get you to sign the book, and even talk to you about being a psychic. Can you tell everybody about your events here?
Yes, it's Thursday, September 6th, and it's at the Omni Bedford Springs in the Colonnade Room, and it's starting at 7 o'clock, and you can get tickets at Eventbrite, Marla Freeze, American Psychic.
Great, and then we have one more event there. It's a book signing coming up at Barnes & Noble in Altoona on September 8th at 1 p.m. Marla, we can't thank you enough for being here.
My pleasure.
The pleasure was all ours.
I am so glad to meet you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we'll be right back with more Central PA Live.
Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo, your weather authority every night. When severe weather hits, when you need the forecast for your weekend barbecue, your weather authority is your best local source. WTAJ, your weather authority is always on when you need us.
Toyota has been awarded the best resale value of any brand. Because when it comes to holding value, nobody does it better than Toyota. In fact, Toyota owns the top 3 spots of all vehicles ranked by KBB, with 4Runner, Tundra, and ranking #1 Tacoma. It all starts with legendary reliability. We build Toyotas to last, which saves you money. That drives us. What drives you? Toyota. Let's go places.
Don't miss the American Legion County Fair, September 2nd through the 8th. Admission is only $8. There's something for everyone. Sunday night, Bull Ride Mania. Monday, country artist Dylan Scott at 7 p.m. Tuesday, only $5 admission with street stock and super semi-truck pulls. Wednesday, 4x4 truck pulls. Thursday and Friday, demo derbies. Saturday, finish with the Monster Truck Show. The kids will love all the rides and games, and make sure you check out the vendors, the livestock, and enjoy some delicious food. See you at the American Legion County Fair, Evansburg.
Walker & Walker Equipment, the only Kubota elite dealer located in Center and Clearfield counties, featuring a complete lineup of quality Kubota equipment, including full-sized and subcompact tractors, zero-turn mowers, rugged RTV utility vehicles, and construction equipment. Walker & Walker also has a complete service and parts department with factory-trained Kubota service technicians. We offer a complete rental service with an available rent-to-own option. Call or visit us online for special pricing and financing options on select Kubota equipment. Visit or call any of our locations today.
At PARS Pro Hearing Services, audiologists specialize in the identification, assessment, and treatment of all hearing, tinnitus, and balance disorders, using the most advanced diagnostic equipment and evidence-based protocols.
It's amazing, just amazing how much I can hear and what I'm not missing any longer.
For your best hearing, with personalized care,
call PARS Pro Hearing Services today.
Knee or hip discomfort, wrist and ankle injuries, back and shoulder pain, all common orthopedic conditions. At Chan Soon Chong Medical Center at Winber, we're enhancing our orthopedic walk-in clinic to better serve you by expanding our operation, extending our hours, and adding more highly trained professionals. No appointment or physician referral needed, and you will only be billed for a specialist visit. Visit or call the Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic at Chan Soon Chong Medical Center at Windber.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. You know, we've had a great show. Morgan, of course, is here now. We got an update on your weather forecast, met some adorable adoptables on Pet Patrol, and we made some cocktails with Dave Kiawa of Fine Wine and Good Spirits. Still to come, we're going to make some chili with Chef Beatrice, and we'll test out this Test It Tuesday product. But right now, it's time for Today's Trend. All right, Morgan, always so many things in the news trending. What is going on today? What are we talking about?
All right, for starters, Dunkin' Donuts is in hot water with New England Patriots fans.
I heard about this.
Controversy erupted on social media after customers in the Boston area were served coffee in cups featuring the Philadelphia Eagles. The cups showed the Eagles logo and read, "World Champions." For Patriots fans, it was a painful reminder of their team's defeat by the Eagles in this year's Super Bowl. During football season, Dunkin' Donuts uses cups featuring the logos of the teams in their hometowns, but it appears that there was a mix-up in the case. The company addressed the mix-up in a statement and said it's working to stock stores with the correct cups. Ouch.
I think this is hysterical.
I do too.
It was because this was a thing, it was an honest mistake.
Yeah.
You know, we've been talking about some coffee shops that I have banned from the show lately, and everything that they do, I think, has been planned. It's been like, we're going to do this so that they'll talk about it on every talk show across the country. This was a pure mistake. It's absolutely hysterical.
You think a mistake?
Yes, I think it was.
You don't think it was intentional?
I don't think it was intentional because we find it funny. Those folks in Boston, not so much.
Yeah.
I don't think they really find it funny.
I wonder if they think the coffee tastes worse in the cup. Probably.
You would have to think so, right? I would think, you know, whatever. All right, well, what else do we have trending today?
All right, listen to this one. There's no place like home. Just ask memorabilia collector who's getting back a famous pair of ruby red slippers.
I'm happy about this.
After more than a decade missing, the FBI has found the famous shoes from The Wizard of Oz. The shoes disappeared from the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, Minnesota back in August of 2005. Collector Michael Shaw loaned the slippers to the museum, but asked them to not put them in their vault. The shoes are one of a kind and one of the 4 pairs that the actress Judy Garland wore as Dorothy in the 1939 film, and they were valued at $2 to $3 million. Now authorities say they plan to reveal the details of the shoes' recovery on Tuesday afternoon at the Minneapolis headquarters of the FBI. It's unclear if anyone will be charged or if the Wicked Witch of the West is to blame.
Well, I'm so glad they made it back home because they really are a part of American history,
They are.
you know, of pop culture history, nevertheless. And I don't know, you never like the bad guys to win, right?
Yeah.
And so I kind of think somebody that's stealing these slippers, I don't know, I just don't like burglary. I don't know, I think everybody's kind of on board when it comes to that, though, but I don't know.
I'm shocked they don't have, like, you know, like the Hope Diamond, like they don't have like a fake one out there, you know, and you know.
And by the way, who wants a pair of old shoes?
Right.
All right, what else do we have here, Mark?
Check this out. This house looks normal from the outside, but on the inside, you might be surprised. This house was built in 1999, and the owner thought, why not turn every wall into a canvas? Nothing is as it seems, not even the bathrooms where you expect to see tile. As for any blank walls, you can thank previous realtors who were convinced that the home needed to change to sell. Believe it or not, this is half of what it once was. At under 180 grand, to the point someone's willing to take this challenge and make it their own. That's
I absolutely love this. I think this is such a nice. It's almost like a museum. It's not really a house. And I think that there are people that have enough money that will be willing to buy this for what it is. It's a piece of art. It's something cool. It's something different. I think this would make a great Airbnb. You know, if you don't know what an Airbnb is, it's essentially you can go on your phone or on the internet and you can rent a room in somebody's house and instead of staying in a hotel. I think that it's like a bed and breakfast almost.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great place to stay.
Yeah, very cool experience. You're right.
Okay. Well, something fishy is going on here, I heard.
Yeah, a store in Kuwait has been shut down after they were caught putting those plastic craft googly eyes on fish to make them appear fresher. See the picture there?
Oh my gosh, I think I might.
Yeah, unsanitary, yes.
That is so disgusting.
Hilarious, definitely, that someone would do this.
That is probably the grossest thing I've ever heard. I don't even, we have to talk about food next. I don't even want to talk about food.
I know.
That is so gross. Why do people think they'd get away with it? I mean, the googly eyes, they don't look real.
I know, it's kind of funny.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you know, today's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means it's time for Test It Tuesday, and we're going to do one live right here, right now. We talked about it a little earlier on the show. These are plastic bags that you put into the toaster oven, and they say that you're supposed to be able to make grilled cheese instead of, you know, making it in a pan or in the oven, as some folks do. My first issue with this, we have some video of us doing it.
Yeah, we tried this out earlier.
Yeah?
Okay, so yeah, you just make the sandwich, assemble it like that, and put it in the plastic pouch. Right in.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, no butter required, which is kind of
That's
the
my
downfall.
first
I know,
issue.
like, come
Fat
on.
is flavor. That's where all the flavor is. You need the butter in the toast.
Yep. So you pop it down in. It kind of scared me. This is my personal, you know, my own toaster, so I was scared
Right,
of
and
putting plastic down in there.
Yes, we put it in the oven there.
And I wasn't sure what heat to put it on. See how black that got?
It came out, and the bag melted a hole.
And cheese was everywhere.
And cheese, yeah, you see the hole I pointed to there. And cheese is everywhere. I mean, I just don't know.
That is, ooh, that is burnt.
Yeah,
That's
so
burnt.
just not, I mean,
No.
not fantastic. So then we tried it again because we said, well, maybe we just cooked it too long.
Yeah, lower heat.
So we threw it in again. This time, okay, the bread looks good, not bad. It still doesn't have any butter on it, but maybe we could butter it after it comes out or something.
Right.
But then look at this. You lift up the bread there. I don't know if we could show that or not.
Yeah,
and
it's not really melted.
And the cheese isn't melted.
See, it's kind of,
yeah.
That's not what you want in a grilled cheese.
So anyway, recommendation of this product, big, fat, no. And,
no. Yeah.
So we ended up,
cool concept.
as a matter of fact, afterwards we made a real grilled cheese
Yeah.
on the stove, and I said, okay, that's the way to go.
Yeah, that didn't make it to the show because we ate that.
Because we had the bread and the butter and the cheese. Why wouldn't you make it?
Take the extra time.
If you had, so we always rate our Test It Tuesday products out of 5 stars. If you had to rate this product, what would you rate it?
1? I think 1.
I think we're normally opposite. You're normally too easy on them. I'm going to go a little tough this time, or a little easy. What am I going, tough or easy? I'm going easy. You're going tough.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, I would give this 3 stars because I think it did what it said it would do, right? It just wasn't good.
Maybe we should have played around with it, but it's just, this is not edible. Come on.
I don't know. Zoom in on these grilled cheese that we have here. These are the ones we made.
No happy medium. You've got burnt bread.
Okay, never mind. I
cheese.
changed my mind. I'm going back down to the 1 star. We'll be on the same
1.
page for once.
It's
What do you
1.
say? 1 star.
They said that you could reuse them. It melted the
can-
hole
yeah,
in
you
the
couldn't-
bag,
yeah.
and you have cheese in the bag. You can't reuse
How much
that.
did you pay for that?
$6.
$6? Not worth it. I say go make a real grilled cheese. Or, you know what you could do? You could go down to Tom and Joe's Diner and get a grilled cheese there. He's on the show next. We'll see you after that.
The CBS Evening News with Jeff Glor, tonight on WTAJ.
Award-winning customer service from a healthcare concierge team. It's just one of the reasons why UPMC for Life members call us their Medicare Advantage plan of choice. UPMC for Life.
Performance you can count on. That's LMR Tire and Service Centers. And Likens Market. At LMR Tire and Service Centers, you get the best prices on brand name tires, and we participate in most tire manufacturers' rebate and incentive programs. Hungry for a great tasting sub on a fresh made roll? Likens Market offers 2 12-inch subs for just $8.98. That's right, 2 for just $8.98.
LMR Tires and Likens Market, your family tire shop and convenience store.
With these injuries, we are on the hook for a boatload.
I'm going to bury them.
Delay them.
Forever.
Well,
They'll come around.
right.
They always do.
They brought in the law offices of Marcus and Mac.
Could you handle this one?
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line. right now.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save 40 to 80% on a hot tub and swim spa. Friday through Sunday. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2018 inventory. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tub starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
Hey, I'm Alex Hazard. Join me every Wednesday on Central PA Live for Backseat Driver. We take the conversation and the fun on the road from the backseat of a different Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi every week. Playing games and getting information straight from your friends and neighbors. A new guest every week. Backseat Driver, Wednesdays on Central PA Live. Backseat Driver is driven by Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi. The home of cars, trucks, and SUVs you'll love to drive.
Meteorologist Matt Riddle, your weather authority every weekend.
Welcome back to the show. We're in the kitchen now with Chef George Batris of Tom and Joe's Diner. George, always okay to see you.
Yes, likewise. Feelings mutual.
Okay. No, in all seriousness, it's great to see you. And you have what you are calling 5-minute chili you're making today. And everybody, I think everybody is busy, especially this time of year. Everybody's back to school. What a quick and easy recipe.
Yeah, and it's great for the other thing is, you know, you get a call when somebody's having a tailgate party or a football party.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can you bring the chili? Sure, I'll bring it now because I'm telling you, this is super easy. It's a lot of the legwork's out of it, and it's actually great. I was very skeptical at first, but I've made it a couple of times. We're running it all this week, and everybody seems to really like it.
Okay, well, obviously, I think the first thing you need in chili is a little beef,
Yep,
right?
yep. So we're going to ground some hamburger and put a little bit. You need a little bit of butter or something. Butter's, you know, the more butter, the better.
Yeah, absolutely. Fat is flavor.
Right, right. So we're going to throw some ground beef in here, and
well, you know, Friday we were here. I'll come over and
yeah,
mix
sure,
this
go
up
ahead.
a bit. Friday we were up at the Beaver Stadium, and we were tailgating with the beef council. And their slogan is "Beef. It's what's for dinner." All right, so we just kind of mix that in there, right?
Yeah.
You just kind of brown it.
Yeah, you want to brown it and chop it up real good, so it's fine. And then the other thing, like chili, sometimes is kind of a lot of legwork. There's a lot of stuff to do with chili. You got to get the cutting board out, get the knife. And chili is, you know, is well known for all the vegetables. You got to put peppers, green peppers, tomatoes.
A lot of pain, like you said, that could be a pain. It makes it tasty, but it can take you a while.
Yeah, it does. It does. So I was thinking, well, somebody told me, well, all those ingredients are in one jar of something. So my secret ingredient here is salsa.
How easy does that make it? And you can get a jar of salsa for like 99 cents.
Yeah, I mean, so
not one that size.
Well, right. And you know, you're right. There are different sizes, and you can go ahead and however many people you're making for, you can get the right amount.
Oh
so
my gosh.
once we brown that up, and you just want to add. Now I brought 2 big jars here. This would feed. I mean, this whole pot will be filled. It'd be a great. It's great to get to any kind of party.
Wow, that is fantastic.
So we'll do another jar, and this has all the vegetables that you would go with. Now at first it's kind of a little tangy because of the salsa, but
sure, but you can cook it out a little bit.
Well, but I'll show you what we add to change all of that.
So all the secrets.
Salsa, that's right. Now with chili, red kidney beans, drained. You want to drain them.
Beans, the magical fruit.
That's
there
right.
we go.
And what goes good with beans, but more beans. Okay. So
absolutely.
So we got red beans and black beans.
You just mix them in, right?
Mix them in. That gives it some flavor. Now, if once you see that, you can kind of see it's kind of got a red. It doesn't have that. Well, it doesn't have that chili look.
Yeah, it's still a little.
It's very red and bright
red. It looks like a salsa.
Right, right. But what we do to fix that is tomato puree, which you can buy in a grocery store.
This gives 99 cents a can.
Exactly.
You could probably make this whole dish for $10.
It's very close to that. You're right.
Wow.
And now we're going to add a can of water to get it to the right consistency.
And that's it.
That's it. And chili powder. You do want to end up with some chili powder.
You gotta add
and
a little spice.
and that adds the spice. And you want to be a little bit.
All right, it's getting a little full here. Now we have only about 30 seconds here. You have some things coming up at the dining room.
A couple things coming up. At the very end of this month, we have a free coffee day coming up. It's the 28th, the Friday the 28th. It'll be free coffee from 8:30 to 11. Okay, that'll be this Friday.
And there on the screen there is where you can find Tom and Joe's Diner. And Let's serve up a dish here
There you
of
go.
the chili. Now, this is the one that's been cooking down a little bit, but it's the
Now-
same
now-
recipe.
But see, the consistency of that is much better.
Take
Here's
a good look
spoon
at
right
that.
here.
That is just, oh, you have a spoon. Oh, they're playing the music like we're on the Grammys. We'll see everybody tomorrow. This is fantastic. The recipe's on the website. I don't know what's coming up tomorrow. George, thanks for coming. We'll
Thanks,
see you guys
Alex.
tomorrow.
Take care.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Doyle.
Well, this morning we started out with a little patchy fog in some areas, but a mild start for most of us. Our lows in the mid to upper 60s, 67 for Johnstown, Altoona at 67, Indiana 66, Clearfield 63. So actually not too bad for those counties up towards our north. Here's the setup for today, though. It's going to be a hot one for most of us. High pressure down towards our south just a little bit. It's going to tap into that hot and humid air towards our southern states, and you can see it's going to get brought right into our area here in central PA. So most of us will see a mix of more sun than clouds, a few clouds out there, maybe a stray shower, but for very, very few of us, I think most of us will stay dry. Hometown forecast for tonight, Blue Knob 67 degrees, mostly clear sky. Not too bad, but still on the muggy side overall. Tomorrow's setup, well, this high pressure that's going to slide out towards our east a little bit more, and we're still going to get a hot and humid day, but a few extra clouds for our day for our Wednesday. Maybe a few more showers will pop up in the afternoon, but I think tomorrow we'll have a slightly better chance to see a shower or thunderstorm compared to what we're going to see later on this evening. Our lifestyle forecast for tomorrow, given the green light, again, mainly dry, but it will be hot, so try and get most of that yard work done in the early morning hours. Also ride that bike early. If you want to do a bit of grilling outside, well, it still feels like summertime, so you can still have that grill out and just enjoy our warm evenings. We do see a bit of a change, though. Finally, our dew point temperatures dropped quite a bit by Saturday, so we do see some refreshing air move in on Saturday, so that will be quite nice. And this weekend, well, it's going to be much, much cooler. So a steamy week up until Thursday and Friday. Showers possible until then. A much better chance for a lot more rain and more clouds for this upcoming weekend, as our temperatures will reach the mid to upper 70s.
Before you buy a used car, get a Carfax report. See accidents and service reported to Carfax, plus a price based on the car's history.
Check out the Carfax at jnpautomart.com.
It's time to hold the Catholic Church accountable for ignoring sexual abuse. Compensation may be available for those sexually abused by the clergy, even cases decades old. Join attorney Mitchell Garabedian in the fight against the silencing of child sexual abuse. While it's difficult to revisit, there are deadlines. Act now. Request a free confidential consultation at endmysilence.com. That's endmysilence.com. Or call 1-800-210-5858. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Before you buy a used car, get a Carfax report. See accidents and service reported to Carfax, plus a price based on the car's history.
Check out the Carfax at jnpautomart.com.
Live from WTAJ, your news leader. This is your news before 5.
Good afternoon and thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda Kenny with your news before 5. Do you have a hard time getting your kiddos out of bed in the morning? Well, California's governor has until the end of the month to decide if he'll sign a bill that would require middle and high schools in the state to start no earlier than 8:30 in the morning. The American Academy of Pediatrics has wanted 8:30 a.m. or later start times in the U.S. for years.
It can cause poor academic performance, drowsy driving, depression, loneliness, social isolation, addictive behaviors, and weight gain, obesity, and hypertension.
Studies suggest that delaying school start times is just by 25 minutes can lead to increased academic performance and lower incidence of mood disorders as well. Now, whether you have a child in kindergarten or a high school senior, every student in the Clearfield Area School District can now get a free breakfast and lunch every day. The funding will come from a government program that helps schools in low-income areas. The district joined the program because last year, nearly half of all students were getting free or reduced lunches. Now, this eliminates the school's meal charging system and any unpaid balances at the end of the year. A new study says children born through in vitro fertilization are 6 times more likely to develop dangerously high blood pressure early in life. That and other assisted reproductive technologies may put kids at greater risk of heart attacks and strokes. Researchers writing in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology suggest the process alters blood vessels in children. A higher rate of hypertension may be one of its long-term consequences. Well, the Johnstown Tomahawks have announced Conema Health System as the Choppers Kids Club official corporate sponsor for the 2018 to 2019 NHL hockey season. Now, for every home game in the season, the club will offer activities around health and safety topics. The club is open to children 14 and under and hopes to make communities healthier and to instill healthy lifestyle habits early in life. What if the week-long grind was 1 day shorter? According to a new study by the Workforce Institute at Kronos Incorporated, half of employees feel they could complete their work in just 4 days. The study asked employees what is making them less productive. Well, 86% said they waste time on tasks not related to their core job. That's followed by the time it takes for administrative work and meetings. Still ahead, we get the secret to a long-lasting marriage, according to the couple that broke the Guinness World Record for the longest marriage. But first, here is a look into Blair County. There it is, courtesy of our Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi, Skynet camera.
The Butlers have lived here for decades.
This is a black neighborhood built to celebrate what makes this neighborhood special, which is me.
But this fall,
we're looking for the Johnsons.
Dave Johnson, nice to meet you.
A new family is moving in.
This is our son, Grover.
Grover? Grover Johnson?
Cedric the Entertainer and Max Greenfield.
Hi, I'm Marty Butler. My parents told me you just moved in and...
The Neighborhood premieres October 1st.
Blair Gastro is your regional provider of digestive services with offices located in Altoona, Bedford, and Evansburg.
At Blair Gastro, we have highly trained board-certified physicians who are here to help you live a better and healthier life.
Using the latest technologies, we can diagnose and treat a variety of diseases.
Colon cancer is our most preventable cancer. Early detection is key.
We have the most compassionate, outstanding team here. We're glad to help.
With simple and painless procedures, we've saved and changed lives. Don't wait. Call Blair Gastro.
Are you ready to save money on your utility costs? It's time to switch to a Fujitsu mini split heat pump from Mount Union Lumber and Supply. Fujitsu offers a complete line of energy efficient systems that let you control the temperature in each room. You can save money when switching by taking advantage of the current $200 rebate through your local participating utility company. Plus, now through October 15th, Fujitsu is offering an additional instant rebate of up to $300 through an elite dealer like Mount Union Lumber and Supply, including the 12-year warranty. Call Mount Union Lumber and Supply today.
This is your news before 5.
Welcome back, meteorologist Mike Doyle with me now, and we were talking about the chili here that they had over at Central PA Live. If only it was cold out to really enjoy the chili.
If it was about 30 degrees cooler, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of us still in the low to mid 90s for today. It's not really chilly weather, but this weekend, actually, we could have some chili. We're talking a nice cool down by Friday and this weekend. I'll talk more about that in about a minute or so. But here's a look outside. We are tracking a few showers out there. No lightning with these showers up here towards our north in Elk County and Cameron County. Right around Emporium, seeing some heavier downpours popping up. See a little bit of that red showing there. So expect a heavy downpour to last a few minutes or so. But these are very slow moving. They're going to pop up and die off as we go on throughout this afternoon. As we look down towards our south, we're seeing a few more showers popping up between Somerset and Bedford County. Now we're staying mainly dry there at the moment. We did see and hear a few showers pop up in Cambria County and also Blair County just south and also kind of around Altoona. But that's kind of died off right now. Still a few showers moving off towards Martinsburg, pushing into southern Huntington County there for this afternoon. Here's a live look outside towards Raystown Lake. Most of us are seeing a sky just like this, a clear sky, a few clouds out there. This view is brought to us by our Shy Beaver Boat Center camera. Not a bad day to head out towards Raystown Lake. And to see a few boats out there. One just to cool off and just to enjoy this summertime heat. If you do like this kind of heat, 91 degrees right now in Altoona, 91 in Huntington, 85 in Bedford, 86 in Johnstown, and also Indiana, the lower 90s. Altoona did hit 92 degrees, and that tied our old record set back in 1895 of 92 degrees. Altoona, our dew point temperature is still quite high, 68 degrees there, 66 for Johnstown, Bedford 70, and Punxsutawney 71 degrees. So our dew points are still quite high, and it just feels muggy and kind of just not nice outside, unfortunately. For tonight, not much relief for our lows falling into upper 60s to the mid to upper 60s for the most part. Altoona 68. A stray shower or a thunderstorm early. I think after midnight, most of us will just dry out, and we'll see a little bit of patchy fog form. High pressure over us sliding out towards our east as we go into tomorrow, so we still have another summertime day expected for our Wednesday. Maybe a shower or thunderstorm popping up in the afternoon, not really seeing too much, kind of like today, maybe a few less showers or storms for tomorrow afternoon. But for Thursday, we do see a bit of a change. Here comes the cloud cover moving on in, and with it, a few more showers and thunderstorms. So we do expect more thunderstorms for Thursday afternoon, continuing as we go into our Thursday night and also for our Friday. Here's our 4-day forecast. 90 for our Wednesday, 86 for our Thursday. More evening showers, like I mentioned. Again, I think the first half of our Thursday will stay dry. Friday, off and on showers throughout the day, 79 degrees. So nice cool down there. Then by Saturday, 76 degrees, maybe a shower. I think most of us will just see a cloudy sky. Looks like most of the rain will be more towards our south. But then Sunday and Monday, we turn a bit more active, meaning more showers, and mainly showers. Maybe a thunderstorm on Sunday, and then Monday, more of a rain event. But nice cool down this weekend.
Yeah, you weren't kidding about getting down to the 70s.
The 70s, yeah. So is that chilly weather?
We're getting there.
Okay, we're getting
there.
All right.
All right, thanks, Mike. We'll be right back.
After an accident, you'd expect the insurance company to pay what's fair. Put a tough, aggressive lawyer on your side.
They got me more than I expected.
Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
Are you tired of long wait times, poor customer service? Say no more.
What we do here at Grattan's Pharmacy is simple. We treat each and every customer that comes through our door the way we would want to be treated. The best part of the day is our customers. We treat you with respect and fill each and every prescription as if we were filling it for a member of our family. If you're not being treated that way at your pharmacy, just give us a call and we'll take care of the rest. We look forward to seeing you at Grattan's Pharmacy.
Caregivers, come join our team at Helpmates for a rewarding opportunity to care for people in their own homes.
Being a helpmate allows me to do what I love, caring for others while working independently. If you are a caring, dependable caregiver or would like to become one, we offer hands-on training.
Come join one of Pennsylvania's largest home care agencies. Give us a call or apply online at helpmatesinc.com.
Call 1-888-772-6850.
Bike was wrecked.
The driver came out of nowhere.
Never saw me.
I needed someone with a track record of helping injured bikers.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, call now for the special attention you deserve. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
This is your news before 5.
Well, the key to a long-lasting relationship? Patience and endurance. That's according to Miyako Matsumoto, who has been married to her 108-year-old husband Masao for more than 80 years. In July, the pair were named the oldest living married couple by aggregate age by the Guinness World Records, with a combined age of over 208 years old. Wow. 208 years between the both of them. Crazy. All right, thanks so much for watching. WTAJ News at 5 is up next. Before we go, let's take a look at what you can expect ahead in your 5 opener.
Today's high temperatures cause major concerns at local schools. We'll show you how one district's fighting the heat. Plus, a community on alert. What you need to know about a local dam that's leaking.
It's not something that's easy. It's not something that the Secretary of the Interior takes lightly.
And we'll tell you why a local trail's getting national recognition. All that and more coming up. But first, a check on your weather.
Your local Ford dealer presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Thanks for joining us on this hot afternoon in central Pennsylvania. I'm meteorologist Joe Murgo. The heat did spark off. A couple of showers and thunderstorms are kind of cropping up and then dying down By 10 o'clock this evening, they'll move on out. Mostly clear, muggy, temperatures in the 70s. Waking up tomorrow morning, a bit humid with some hazy sunshine and a few areas of fog, and sunshine and steamy again tomorrow. More on that coming up.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5.
Good evening. We begin with some breaking news out of Bedford County.
State police are investigating a homicide in the Everett area that happened overnight. Our Maggie Smoka joins us now live from the scene. Maggie, what can you tell us so far?
Well, Amanda, John, this all started at this apartment complex right here on West Main Street in Everett Borough. But the search for that suspect ended in Chester County. Now, that's near Philadelphia. Police say just before 2 o'clock this morning, Bernard Jones Jr. allegedly took a knife from the kitchen of this apartment and stabbed his fiancee, 41-year-old Lakevia Bush, a number of times. Well, officers say Jones then grabbed the victim's keys, taking off on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. We're told his car was eventually spotted in Chester County. Officials then pulling him over, and he was taken into custody, eventually confessing to this crime. In the criminal complaint, it says Jones claims the two had gotten into a heated argument and he just lost it. It also says he had plans of just driving until he ran out of gas because he knew he was eventually going to get caught. Now, neighbors I talked to saw the police lights early this morning. A tragedy like this leaving them speechless.
It's very real when you hear it, you hear a lot of it, and sometimes you get numb. I guess that's human nature. And then when it happens right across the street from you, it slaps you right in the face.
Now, Jones is currently being transported back here to Bedford County. Tonight, he's facing a number of charges, including criminal homicide and first-degree murder. We're live tonight in Everett Borough. I'm Maggie Smolka, WTAJ News. Back to you.
Thanks, Maggie. The PA Fish and Boat Commission standing watch over an area dam tonight.
Now, the commission says a malfunction at the spillway has caused concern that the dam could overflow. Charlotte Ames is at the High Point Lake Dam in Somerset. She joins us now live with the latest. Charlotte?
Apparently started Sunday evening when a resident heard a loud crash from within the dam and then saw a heavy flow of water from the dam spillway outlet pipe. Now, the commission's engineers and maintenance crew determined that part of the spillway intake structure had part of the structure had malfunctioned. Part of the still.
Right now, the situation is not extremely serious. They are able to move water in a way that they want to see it moving away from the lake. However, at any point in time, there could be a failure in one of these emergency spillways.
And folks who live along the waterways of the Youghiogheny and the Castleman waterways, and he says they need to keep an eye out for rising waterways. However, the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission says that there is no immediate cause for concern. Live in Somerset County, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
Charlotte, certainly we are dealing with some heat-related issues. We want to bring in our Joe Murgo now with more on some weather issues. Certainly it is it's going to be a hot one for the schools. Schools are certainly a factor.
Yeah, it is going to be a factor. Yeah, we do have a fair amount of heat, John, and hopefully my director, there we go, can tell us where I could go. All right, anyway, high temperatures today really reach up to a high level. This is one of our hotter starts to the month of September. on record. High temperatures today, yeah, we got into the 90s in some spots. 91 for a high in Bedford, 92 in Altoona, 88 in State College, 90 in DuBois, and 84 in St. Mary's. And as for the first 4 days of September, actually this isn't precipitation, this is temperature. The hottest was in 1953. This was the hottest since 1973. 45 years. Now, you take the heat, you take the humidity, and yes, you get a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms, and you can see them. And pretty much they're firing up and then dying back down. And we'll take a little tour with our Doppler radar. There is some heavier rainfall on the road between Emporium and St. Mary's, just south of there, and that looks like it is just going to die in place, but there's a pretty good downpour underneath of it. A pretty good downpour now just south of Evansburg on Route 219 and north of New Germany. There's Route 160 there, so it looks like it is right over 219 at this point in time, and they're just barely drifting. And this is starting to fall apart, but there was a downpour just a few seconds ago in Wood. But again, pop-up showers and thunderstorms getting their oomph from the daytime heating. Once we lose that, we fall apart, and later on tonight we're going to have a mostly clear sky, a few areas of fog. Low temperatures will be in the 60s, so definitely a muggy night coming our way. As for the September heat, it is going to be around for a couple of more days, but it gets cooler by the weekend and wet next week. We'll talk more about that coming up with your complete 7-day forecast in a few minutes. John?
Thank you, Joe. An Elk County man played an important role in John McCain's funeral this past weekend. Bryce Lancel is in the honor guard for the Coast Guard. Now, he was seen carrying McCain's casket along with members of other branches of the military. He said to WTAJ, quote, "It was a privilege to be able to carry with them and give the respect that he and his family truly deserve. Senator McCain was an American hero, and I hope his family finds solace in our ceremony. It was truly an honor to be a part of something that will forever go down in history."
A local golfer, Jim Smith, played 100 consecutive holes to raise money for veterans and their children today. He and 3 other veterans began around 6:30 this morning. The event raises money for the Folds of Honor Foundation, which provides college scholarships to children of disabled warriors in the Iraq and Afghanistan conflicts.
This guy's a World War II veteran. There aren't many around, and yet to be out here playing golf is quite a thing for Jesse and I to be together at this golf course, and especially for this special event to help raise money for veterans and their children.
This is the 4th year of 100 Holes for Heroes.
With these high temperatures, school districts in Center County are taking some measures to keep the students cool.
Irvin Hinckley reports on different approaches throughout Center County today.
When most people hear about school letting out early due to extreme weather, they think snow. But the reason for early dismissal Tuesday at Phillipsburg-Osceola School District was at the opposite end of the temperature spectrum. Temperatures reached at least 90 degrees, which prompted the district, whose high school and elementary schools do not have air conditioning, to announce an early dismissal. But not all schools with buildings that lack air conditioning let out early. State College Area School District is instead busing about 600 elementary kids without AC to middle and high schools.
It's not ideal, but I just appreciate our teachers and our elementary principals for their flexibility. We think this is obviously a better solution than sending kids home early,
which ultimately gives students a more complete school day. And State College doesn't have a threshold temperature for early dismissal. Instead, they look at other factors.
You know, when you look at the combination of the temperature and the humidity, I think it goes hand in hand.
Bellefonte Area School District pays close attention to the thermometer, moving elementary kids without air conditioning to the middle and high schools when room temperatures reach the 93 to 95 degree benchmark. If the upper schools can't hold the volume of kids needed, everyone is sent home early. Penns Valley and Bald Eagle area school districts don't face any heat-related issues as all of their school buildings are air-conditioned.
And stay tuned tonight at 6 p.m. We'll have more on how State College elementary school students are getting a taste of what middle school looks like while beating the heat. We have some good news out of Cambria County today.
That's right. A local trail's in the national spotlight. It's the Jim Mayer Rivers Walk Trail in Johnstown that has been dedicated as a national recreation trail today. The 3.1-mile-long trail runs right along the Stony Creek River through the city. The Cambria County Conservation Recreation Authority says it's taken 2 years to get this trail recognized, and finally, all of the 3 authority rail to trails there have this honor.
It's not something that's easy. It's not something that the Secretary of the Interior takes lightly. You have to have that quality for the community, and we do have that quality for the community.
This Saturday is the 3rd annual Jim Mayer Family Fun Run 5K and Trail Trot. You can still register online. All the money raised benefits local trails in the county. The cost of school lunches can add up over the course of a year.
So one school district is making sure students can get a meal regardless of income. Our Allison Gens joins us live in Clearfield to tell us how the free meal program came about. Allison?
Well, whether you're a kindergartner or a high school senior, every student in the Clearfield Area School District gets a free breakfast and lunch every day. As students go down the line picking their lunch for the day, they no longer have to worry if they have enough money to pay for it. In the Clearfield Area School District, breakfast and lunch are free.
We know that if the child's fed and they have something to eat, that they're going to do better within their school day as a whole. So that became more important than who has what money in their account, who doesn't have money in their account.
Funding comes from a government program that helps schools in low-income areas. The district joined the program because last year, nearly half of all the students were getting free or reduced lunches. This eliminates the school's meal charging system and eliminates unpaid balances at the end of the year.
And we provided children with whatever meal they wanted to last year, which would put us a little bit into the negative.
In the end, every child's got the opportunity to have a breakfast and a lunch. Then if there is a little bit of a loss, that is far outweighed by the benefit of the child eating.
And even though it's only a week into the school year, I was told that they've already seen an increase of kids getting their lunches from the cafeteria. In Clearfield, I'm Allison Gens, WTAJ News.
Thanks, Allison. Today, Penn State head coach James Franklin held a news conference after a pretty close game Saturday.
Yeah, Peter Terpstra was there. He joins us now live with more on what Franklin says about the overtime win. Peter?
Yeah, so this is the first time we kind of get a talk with the team after they've had some time to look at the film, digest what happened on Saturday. Let's recap real quick the first game of the season for Penn State. Appalachian State came into town and they almost walked out of here with a September shocker. They took Penn State to overtime and the Nittany Lions survived. They ended up getting the win 45-28. Now today, Coach James Franklin says ugly wins still count.
All wins, you know, obviously are all equal. How you get to those wins are different, I guess is what I was trying to say after the game. And some are going to be by a lot of points, and some are going to be by a few points, and some are going to be in overtime. But at the end of the season, you know, we're going to look back, and that was going to be a significant win for us. So that's really what I was trying to say is you know, at the end of the day, we'd love for them to all be pretty wins, but that's not going to be the case.
Now coming up later in sports, there's a number of guys that played for Penn State from the Pittsburgh area, and that's important because it's officially a rivalry week. Penn State's going to take on Pitt this coming Saturday on the road at Heinz Field. But for now, reporting from University Park, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Thanks, Peter. And WTAJ is your Nittany Nation station.
You can catch all the latest updates by heading to our website, wearecentralpa.com, and clicking the Nittany Nation tab. Coming up, protests and outbursts from both lawmakers and the public interrupt the first day of the confirmation hearing for Judge Brett Kavanaugh. Details ahead and at 5:30.
Drugged driving, the new dangers for local officers.
I'm going to let you know when the September heat takes a break. Coming up.
About every 3 minutes in America, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Light the Night brings together survivors and supporters to bring light to the darkness of cancer and to help fund life-saving research. Our goal is a world without blood cancers, and we're lighting the path to cures. The discoveries made in blood cancer research have led to breakthrough treatments for many cancers and other serious diseases. Help defeat the darkness of cancer. Join Light the Night today.
Prime Sirloin features our breakfast buffet every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Enjoy fresh, made-to-order breakfast favorites for the whole family. Prime Sirloin, the area's best variety, all under one roof.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save 40 to 80% on a hot tub and swim spa. Friday through Sunday, millions of dollars of factory direct 2018 inventory. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
Welcome to Better Hearing.
Even mild hearing loss can lead to emotional isolation and cognitive decline. The experts at Lemmy Audiology will help you restore independence, social interaction, and rediscover your active lifestyle. Call 941-7770 today.
With the record rainfall we've had recently, those old gutters just aren't doing the job. Overflowing gutters sagging, hanging off the house, washing away the landscaping. Let's listen to Ruth tell you about the old gutters and why she got Leaf Guard.
Before we got the gutters, we were having water run over top and we were having leaves clog them up, and now we have nothing.
Leaf Guard has been lab tested to handle up to 32 inches of rainfall an hour. Let me protect your home. Keep your gutters clean forever. Leaf Guard, the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. Call us here in Johnstown, Altoona, anywhere in West Central PA to get the jump on fall sale. 75% off labor, plus $500 for your old ladder toward the purchase of Leaf Guard. You're not going to need that old ladder to climb up there and clean the gutters. If they ever clog, we'll come clean them for free. Why don't you call right now, 814-251-9550, and get a $50 Dining Advantage gift card with your free in-home estimate from Leaf Guard.
Welcome to Prime Sirloin Buffet, with nearly 100 homemade favorites made daily. A family environment offering an all-you-can-eat special each night of the week. Call us to cater your next event. Prime Sirloin Buffet, the area's best variety, all under one roof.
It's reaching out to show that we care. That's who we are, no matter what. WTAJ News, yeah, we're keeping it local.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murdo. WTAJ News at 5 continues.
Hey, Joe, we might as well be singing hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, yeah.
It is so hot outside.
The only thing that helps us a little bit is the morning, the sun rises a little later. In the evening, the sun sets a little earlier. So it takes the edge off a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit less.
But it's hot. Oh my gosh,
It is hot.
I'm sweating. I didn't want to turn the air on, but I have to.
Well, no, the air conditioning is on and the fans are on. And here we go. This is the view with our Bedford Skynet camera where we have some hazy sunshine coming on down. Current temperature in Bedford, we just knocked it down from the low 90s to 87 degrees with a west-southwesterly wind at 6 miles per hour. Here's the view with our Fiore Toyota VW Audi Skynet camera on top of the Greater Career Technology Center and overlooking downtown Altoona, where we have a mix of clouds and sunshine. Current temperature Altoona 91 degrees, a north-northwesterly wind at 5 miles per hour. University Park, we do have some sunshine right now. Current temperatures across the area, 86 degrees in State College, 92 in Huntington, 90 in Clearfield, 87 in Bedford, 86 in Du Bois. And, well, dew point temperatures in the 70s in some places. So it is hot. It is muggy. And, yes, dew point temperatures are going to stay high the next couple of days. Will come down eventually. And we will get a break from the heat and a little bit from the humidity, but the humidity part's just going to be brief. Here's a look at our Doppler radar, and we have a couple of isolated pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Just a few minutes ago, I showed you this downpour right along Route 219 south of Evansburg. It has shifted just to the east a little bit, right near 160, and starting to weaken. Also, the shower now has a little bit of lightning with it just to the southeast of Emporium in Cameron County, and Wood had a heavier shower, but that has now moved on out too. All of this will fall apart pretty quickly. This is the zone we're going to be in for tomorrow. Some hazy sunshine, hot and humid. Is there zero chance of any pop-up shower or thunderstorm tomorrow? No, but it's even smaller than what we had for today. So tonight, a partly cloudy sky, some areas of fog, and low temperatures for tonight are going to be in the 60s, 66 in St. Mary's, 65 in Clearfield, 68 in Altoona, and there will be some areas of fog. They'll burn off pretty quickly tomorrow. High pressure moves off the coastline. Sunshine will mix with some clouds and probably rain free. And then as we head on into Thursday, this front comes closer, and that'll give us a better chance of some showers and a thunderstorm, especially in the afternoon hours. High temperatures for tomorrow well into the 80s to the lower 90s. So another day where we're going to flirt with records tomorrow. Afternoon, for the most part, afternoon showers and a thunderstorm on Thursday. Front stalls out. Still could have some showers around on Friday. The chance may be better to the south. Saturday looks like the drier day of the weekend before some more showers move back on into the area on Sunday. And high temperatures will be in the low 70s, so it won't be quite as hot, but it's still not going to be that refreshing during the nighttime hours.
Thanks, Joe. The senator has started the confirmation hearing for Judge Brett Kavanaugh to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Washington correspondent Alexander Limon reports the hearing was anything but typical, filled with protests and outbursts from both lawmakers and the public.
We go to these hearings under protest.
There were fireworks from the start at Judge Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation hearing. Democratic members of the Judiciary Committee asked to postpone the hearing because new documents were released last night.
42,000 pages of documents that we have not had an opportunity to review or read or analyze.
Chairman Grassley questioned whether Democrats really care about the Kavanaugh documents or whether they're just trying to postpone his confirmation. Police dragged protesters out of the hearing room in makeshift cuffs, and outside a couple of hundred people gathered, including women who are worried about abortion and reproductive rights. Joseph Merlino traveled from Las Vegas to protest. He's a cancer survivor who says the Affordable Care Act saved his life.
Judge Kavanaugh has shown hostility towards the Affordable Care Act and protecting people with pre-existing conditions.
Senator Dianne Feinstein attacked Kavanaugh's position on guns.
You wrote that unless guns were regulated, either at the time of the Constitution was written or traditionally throughout history, they cannot be regulated now.
Utah Senator Orrin Hatch defended Judge Kavanaugh's record and character.
I know a good nominee when I see one, and you are a great nominee. You volunteer in the community. You coach youth basketball.
Judge Kavanaugh's confirmation hearings are scheduled to continue through Friday. In Washington, Alexandra Limon.
May still be summer, but pediatricians around the country want parents to start thinking about the flu now.
As a parent, you want to protect your children as much as possible.
We'll tell you what pediatricians are recommending coming up in HealthCast.
You won't believe how many people leave their cars unlocked.
If you're a criminal, you've hit the jackpot here.
Look what we found. A wallet, expensive sunglasses. Next, Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, Tuesday at 7.
Before you know it, autumn will be here and the leaves will fall. But you still have those old clogged gutters hanging around your house, right? They're saggy, leaky, warped, and twisted. Let's face it, they just don't do the job. Look at LeafGuard, the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. It's earned the Good Housekeeping seal not once but 10 years in a row. If you're tired of climbing the ladder, risking a fall, listen to why Harry called.
Well, fell off the ladder a couple times, and getting up age, legs don't want to climb. So I said, try to find something new.
Call Leaf Guard now during our Get the Jump on Fall sale and get 75% off labor. And we'll give you $500 for your old ladder toward the purchase of Leaf Guard. You're not going to need it to clean out the gutters, because if your gutters ever clog, we'll come clean them for free. Call Leaf Guard now and get a $50 Dining Advantage gift card with your complimentary in-home estimate. Leaf Guard, get it and forget it.
For long-lasting, energy-efficient roofing and siding, choose Fabral metal wall and roof systems from your building center. Manufactured in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Fabral is the premier supplier of metal roofing and metal siding. YBC offers a large variety of Fabral products, including copper and specialty finishes, to create unusual and unique design statements. Visit YBC today to find out more.
We care because we own it. Your building centers.
Ashley Home Store introduces a modern approach to classic farmhouse design.
My style says what's up, don't wanna ever grow up.
This family-friendly collection is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Labor Day sale. Available only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn, as if the member of Congress life is more important than somebody's son or daughter. We should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
Looking for a pet? WeAreCentralPA.com Pet Patrol page has a complete list of shelters and pets near you. Watch WTAJ Tuesdays at 4 and Fridays at noon for the featured pets of the week. Center Hall Farm Store is a proud sponsor of WTAJ Pet Patrol. Health South is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
Well, it's still summer, but the American Academy of Pediatrics says parents should already start preparing for the upcoming flu season. Charlotte Ames has more on why the organization recommends that all children 6 months and older get a flu shot.
We want to try to get the flu vaccine for children as early as possible in the season. So ideally, you would like for your child to be vaccinated before the end of October.
Last year's flu season was one of the worst on record. 179 children died and thousands more were hospitalized. 80% of kids who died were not vaccinated. That's why mom Jenny Carson says she's not taking any chances with her 3-year-old Jacob.
As a parent, you want to protect your children as much as possible.
This season, the American Academy of Pediatrics is recommending the flu shot for kids as the primary choice over the nasal spray. Experts say the shot has provided the most consistent protection against flu strains in recent years.
So that's great.
No vaccine offers 100% protection, but pediatrician Madhavi Kapoor says symptoms can be less severe for people who get the shot.
You're far less likely to have complications from the flu and also be hospitalized as a result of the flu. So much better to have at least some protection than none at all.
For parents like Jenny, that's comforting. She says she'll be back to Dr. Kapoor's office as soon as the flu shots come in. With HealthCast, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
Experts also recommend pregnant women get a flu shot because they can pass some protection onto their newborn. Coming up, protecting officers from new dangers when they make traffic stops. We'll tell you how the new safety measures they're taking.
Weather anytime on WeAreCentralPA.com from Enviro Pest Control.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need.
Marcus and Mack.
They had an office near me.
They even came to my house. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
$0 copays for preferred generic prescriptions. It's just one of the reasons why UPMC for Life members choose us every day of the week. UPMC for Life.
Introducing Papa John's Italian Hero Pizza. With a creamy Italian sauce plus 5 toppings and 4 cheeses. It's like an Italian Hero sandwich on a pizza. Get a large for just $10. Download the app or order at papajohns.com.
You know, with Leaf Guard, you'll experience maintenance freedom. You won't have to climb a ladder to clean leaves out of your gutters. You'll avoid those costly repairs to your home, landscaping and foundation. Leaf Guard is the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. Earn the Good Housekeeping seal not once but 10 years in a row. And we offer a lifetime transferable warranty, and we eliminated a lot of problems for Debbie.
Bad. My gutters were really, really bad. I'm so glad Leaf Guard came to take care of them because they were pitted and ugly and clogged and terrible.
Time's running out in this program. To take advantage of these savings, get the jump on fall sales, 75% off labor. And we're going to give you $500 for your old ladder toward the purchase of Leaf Guard. More savings. You're not going to need that ladder to clean out the gutters. If they ever clog, Leaf Guard will come clean them for free. And you get a $50 Dining Advantage gift card with your estimate. Call today for the lowest price on a one-piece covered system.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time event.
Friday through Sunday.
Blair County Convention Center, Altoona.
Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and one day only.
New 2018 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold.
Friday through Sunday.
Blair County Convention Center, Altoona.
Free admission.
Free parking.
Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
Enjoy a good glass of wine? You'll want to attend the Sandyville Wine Festival, Saturday, September 8th at the Sandyville Memorial Gardens in Johnstown. The Wine Festival is truly an event for the senses. Taste wine samplings from 16 of the best Pennsylvania wineries. Taste gourmet food. See outstanding art at 24 artist booths. Listen to live music featuring Kenny Blake and Scott Jeffries. Advance tickets are $20 for 2 or more if you buy before September 7th. Purchase your tickets online today for the Sandyville Wine Festival.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need. Tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
Bright Star Care of Happy Valley is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Harold Shepley and Associates presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Still hot with some sunshine with our Bedford Skynet camera here. You can see the sunshine. There are a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms. 95 to 99% of the area clear. Will all be clear 10 o'clock this evening. A few areas of fog later tonight. Another steamy day tomorrow. We'll talk more about that coming up with your 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5:30.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Bedford County, where state police are investigating a deadly stabbing at a home in Everett.
We're told a 41-year-old man has been arrested for the crime after taking off from the scene. Now, it happened just before 2 this morning. Officials say Bernard Jones Jr. allegedly took a knife from the kitchen of this home there and stabbed a 41-year-old woman and then headed towards the turnpike. Now, his car was eventually spotted in Chester County, that's near Philadelphia, and was taken into custody. We're told he eventually confessed to the crime. Jones is currently being transported back to Bedford County on multiple charges, including criminal homicide and first-degree murder. Our Maggie Smoka is working on the story, and we'll have more coming up tonight at 6. Well, over the weekend, a police officer in York County had to be taken to the hospital after being exposed to heroin and fentanyl during a traffic stop at a DUI checkpoint.
This is a problem that's becoming more and more common for police that are out on the streets. Matt Heckel joins us now live from Harrisburg to explain. Hi, Matt.
Last year in Pennsylvania, DUI arrests were up across the state. Almost 20,000 arrests were made. And as you mentioned, many of them were drug driving, and that can cause some serious dangers for the police officers involved.
It just takes such a small amount to come into contact to have some ill effects.
Corporal Adam Reed with the Pennsylvania State Police talking about fentanyl. It's not uncommon for an officer to either ingest the drug in the air or touch it during a traffic stop, resulting in them having to be taken to the hospital.
We absolutely do have to change the way that we approach these sort of traffic stops and incidents.
State police are now training their troopers on how to use precaution when approaching a stopped vehicle.
We've certainly made an increased effort and awareness to wear personal protective equipment. That could be something as simple as donning gloves when you're searching through a car or searching through someone's pockets.
Corporal Reed also says troopers and local law enforcement are being better trained on how to detect when somebody's under the influence of a certain drug. PSP also has drug recognition experts who are trained to learn the signs of impairment.
We could bring in one of these drug recognition experts to do the proper testing on this individual, and they could find exactly what drug they're under the influence of.
The penalty for a DUI can include thousands of dollars in fines, driver's license suspension, and possibly even jail time. Consequences Corporal Reed says too many people don't think about before getting behind the wheel.
The DUI is something you simply can't afford.
Yeah, and Corporal Reed also says they're seeing a lot of DUI arrests involving people taking legally prescribed medications and just unaware of the effects they're going to have. So, of course, you are reminded to look at your prescription bottle and also talk to your doctor before getting behind the wheel. Live in Harrisburg, I'm Matt Heckel, WTAJ News. Guys, let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Matt. No question, one of the talkers of the day and really of the week, those hot temperatures we've been seeing all across the region.
Yeah, absolutely. It certainly feels like summer is sticking around for a while. So what can we expect for the rest of the work week? Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo for a closer look. So Joe, is it going to be hot and humid all week?
Not all week, but you're really going to notice it the next couple of days still. The view with our Fury Toyota VW Audi Skynet camera is kind of a hazy late spring, summer look to it. We have some clouds with some vertical development off to the west. And again, it's warm, it's humid with the heat and humidity. Did you notice? Watch, I'm going to let this go again. Did you see how some thunderstorms fired up and then collapsed down with the heating of the day? That's pretty much what we're going to have, but even a little bit less tomorrow. This is the zone we're going to be in for tomorrow. All this down to our south should stay down there. So as we go ahead and take a look at our future track for tonight, it will turn out to be mostly clear. It is going to be a muggy night. Low temperatures for tonight are going to be dropping on down into only the upper 60s. Hot tomorrow with some hazy sunshine, a slight chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Better chance of some showers and thunderstorms as a front moves in later Thursday. But ahead of it, still steamy. Temperatures come down during the day. Not too much at night, but some at night as we head on into the upcoming weekend. I like to sometimes give you a sneak peek into that 6 to 10 day outlook, and I agree with this. We're going to be warm again later next week, so enjoy what break we have. And yes, we still have a bit of a wetter pattern with us. We'll talk more about that coming up with your complete 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
Thanks, Joe. We've got some new details tonight out of Center County. The building that previously was home to the Wonderland Charter School, which closed down earlier this summer, is now owned by a preschool daycare center. The Step-by-Step School for Learning opened on Village Drive there on Atherton. It's right about 7 years, looking to expand their daycare and preschool to a second building. The owner explained how many more children they are looking to teach.
A new restaurant has opened up in Clearfield and hopes to attract locals and tourists. Pub 120 Hub and Grub opened last week. Their menu features a wide variety from steak and seafood to vegan and gluten-free options. The restaurant is attached to the Red Roof in Clearfield, which gives visitors the area a place to just stay and eat. In just a few days they've been open, the owner says they already have repeat customers.
Response has been awesome. It's been outstanding. We are so thankful for the community. And this, I'm not talking Clearfield, I'm talking Clearfield, Du Bois, Phillipsburg, Houtzdale, even State College.
This Friday is the debut of the restaurant's patio and event center. Du Bois band, the Rum Dums, will also take the stage at 8 p.m.
President Trump leveled new claims against his Attorney General Jeff Sessions, prompting rebuke from Republicans and Democrats on Capitol Hill.
Nicole Killian has more details from the White House.
President Donald Trump renewed attacks on Attorney General Jeff Sessions, tweeting, "Two long-running Obama-era investigations of two very popular Republican congressmen were brought to a well-publicized charge just ahead of the midterms by the Jeff Sessions Justice Department." A second tweet added, "The Democrats, none of whom voted for Jeff Sessions, must love him now." The reaction from Capitol Hill was swift.
To say that Justice Department ought to punish his enemies and protect his friends goes beyond what any president in my memory has ever said.
That is destructive of our rule of law.
Last month, California Congressman Duncan Hunter was indicted for campaign finance violations, and New York Congressman Chris Collins was indicted on insider trading charges. Both Republicans were early supporters of President Trump. Former DOJ lawyer Mary McCord worked the early stages of the investigation into Russian interference during the 2016 U.S. election. She called the tweets jaw-dropping.
It was a blatant attempt to undermine the rule of law. It showed no understanding or appreciation for the significance of the charges.
Journalist Bob Woodward of Watergate fame will release a new book next week on the Trump White House. According to excerpts, the president also denigrated the Attorney General to staff, calling him a dumb Southerner.
The Attorney General has actually become sort of more forceful as time has gone on, as he has been attacked more by the president.
Sessions responded to similar attacks in the past by saying the Justice Department would not be influenced by politics. President Trump has indicated Sessions will stay on through the midterm elections. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
Well, America now has its second $1 trillion company. Amazon's total value hit the once unreachable goal today. It comes after Apple hit the $1 trillion valuation mark at the beginning of August. And at the beginning of 2018, the company was worth just $580 billion. Experts say the increase in value is a remarkable statement of how fast the 24-year-old company has grown. The boundless confidence investors have in the future now.
Well, next time someone tries to tell you that hangry isn't a word during a game of Scrabble, tell them to check out the dictionary. Merriam-Webster.com just added 840 new words and definitions to adapt to the ever-evolving English vocabulary. Science and technology advancements led to the addition of words like fintech and biohacking. Flight got a new definition describing the small tastings of beer or wine that you get offered at bars. And GOAT, the abbreviation for greatest of all time, also made it into the list. Still ahead on WTAJ News, bringing the great outdoors to the city.
We'll show you how the growing camping trend, glamping, that is being found closer to home.
And I'm outside of Beaver Stadium. Coming up next in sports, there's plenty of guys that played for Penn State who grew up in Pittsburgh. Now they're rocking the basic blues. That's next.
Call free right now and tell the insurance company you mean business.
WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights, high school football. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
At Reliance Bank, every cent and percent counts. With our money market account, you'll earn great rates and reach your savings goal quicker. Open your money market account today, in branch or online. Reliance Bank. Together, we'll find a way.
We can't take this heat anymore. We've got to call Smith Myers.
You shouldn't have to suffer through the heat. Call Smith Myers instead. A highly trained professional will come out to inspect and service your unit, getting you back to living comfortably. With various home care club plans, we have you covered all year long. When something goes wrong, call us first, hot or cold. Call Smith Myers Plumbing and Heating. We keep you comfortable. To learn more about our home care club plans, call or visit us today.
At Car Care Auto Parts, we drive ourselves to deliver the utmost customer satisfaction with excellent product knowledge and a professional staff. With a 7-bay service center, we handle major and minor repairs, getting you back on the road quickly. Our trained staff gets the job done and done right. With a large selection, we provide our customers with the highest quality brands, so you have only one stop to make. For your local authorized hand-cooked dealer, visit Car Care Auto Parts. We keep you driving.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save 40 to 80% on a hot tub and swim spa. Friday through Sunday. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2018 inventory. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn. As if a member of Congress' life is more important than somebody's son or daughter, we should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
At Reliance Bank, every cent and percent counts. With our money market account, you'll earn great rates and reach your savings goal quicker. Open your money market account today, in branch or online. Reliance Bank. Together, we'll find a way.
WTAJ Sports with Peter Terpstra.
Hey, hi, hello, bringing you sports from outside of Beaver Stadium here at University Park. And it is finally rivalry week. Penn State can turn its attention to Pitt this coming Saturday. Now, here's the deal. Penn State and Pitt have played 98 times. Come Saturday, that's going to be meeting number 99. And then the next year it's on the schedule. That is meeting number 100. But that's the last time Pitt is on the schedule for now. And it could be a decade until these guys play again. Now, not just that, but these teams are recruiting some of the same areas. And Pittsburgh natives like Lamont Wade and Miles Sanders chose the basic blues instead of the city school.
I never grew up as a Penn State fan or a Pitt fan, actually, but I never really knew about the rivalry that much. I know they didn't really play each other a lot, so I didn't really see it as a rivalry or hear about it as a rivalry.
I had more of an understanding probably about the Pitt-West Virginia thing more growing up and less of the Pitt-Penn State thing. Well, it's good to see they brought it back.
So I guess the younger guys aren't as familiar with the Penn State-Pitt rivalry, and of course all these players are pretty young. And these teams don't play every year, so that brings the question, is this a rivalry? What makes a rivalry? And we're going to have more coming up later in the show in Sports at 6 on that. Reporting from University Park, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Well, we don't feel very autumn-like here in the month of September so far. Temperatures got into the 90s in some places today. I'll break down your weather forecast coming up.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
New CBS Tuesdays.
Grab your gear.
NCIS.
Whoa!
FBI.
There's nothing the FBI does better than a manhunt.
NCIS New Orleans.
Put the weapon down.
These
we go where we're needed.
Are the letters
This is the FBI!
of the law.
Federal agents, open the door.
New CBS Tuesday, September 25th.
You know what doesn't make sense? Saying you're bored. Why be bored? Just head to Holiday Bowl and go bowling. I mean, who doesn't like bowling? There's bowling balls. Those are fun. Look at all the crazy killers. You get to take out your aggressions on bowling pins, and they make that great sound. And come on, Holiday Bowl is 40 lanes, plenty of room for you and your crew. And Holiday Bowl is bowling and food specials like every day. Go to Holiday Bowl and get bowling, people. Open 7 days a week in the Orchard Plaza, Altoona.
Your bank probably offers online banking, mobile banking, and other convenient services. But do they really care about you? At Altoona First Savings Bank, we focus on you and building a relationship. So if you enjoy convenient banking but are tired of being a number, we invite you to experience true community banking at Altoona First. Because you could choose any bank, but you deserve a better bank. Altoona First Savings Bank. Bank better.
Fact is, there are over 9,600 roads named Park in the U.S. It's America's most popular street name, no matter what park you live on. One of 10,000 local Allstate agents knows yours. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues. Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra controlled gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
A little salt, a pinch more.
Careful.
What? Her fingers are small.
Keeping my family healthy is important. I got it from her. That's why we have Gateway Health for our medical assistants. Reliable coverage, the doctors and hospitals we want, and a pinch of care all baked in.
I'm good with Gateway. Go to I'mGoodWithGateway.com to find out why so many people say
I'm good with Gateway.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save 40 to 80% on a hot tub and swim spa. Friday through Sunday, millions of dollars of factory direct 2018 inventory. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tub starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Friday through Sunday, Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. You've maybe heard of glamping, that is short for glamorous camping. Well, it turns out it's growing in popularity.
Yeah, it's a way to experience nature while also getting pampered. And now you can do it even in the city. CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette has more details.
Montana is known as Big Sky Country for its sprawling space and vistas for miles. 13 years ago, the owners of the resort at Paws Up near Missoula had an idea: bring safari-type accommodations to their backyard, combining nature with high-end tents. Glamping was born. Attached bathrooms have running water and heated floors. A chandelier hangs from the tent ceiling. Steps away, there's a dining pavilion with an omelet station. A butler prepares a roaring fire next to the Blackfoot River.
Our glamping experience is built around not only allowing you to enjoy the natural camping, but also that we have the service staff there to do highly personalized things for you.
Glamping.com's list of global glamping sites has grown from 20 properties to more than 700. And now you can camp in style without ever leaving the city. Just an 8-minute ferry ride from Manhattan is the Retreat Collective Governor's Island. Guests stay in fancy tents and barbecue with the Statue of Liberty in the distance. This group of women bought T-shirts for the occasion.
We're excited. It's right here in New York City. Who'd have thought you could glamp here?
There's lots to do on the island, including ice skating on a synthetic ice rink. It's open the entire camping season from May through October.
Lori King says glamping trumps traditional camping.
You have your towels and you have your lights and a fan. It's just definitely not laying on the ground, so a definitely better experience.
And a different way to spend the night in the big city. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, New York.
How many people are mad just watching that?
I'm not. I mean, our producer makes fun of me because I went camping and I got a cabin with running water and air conditioning. But at least I would start my own fire.
Yeah.
And I'll get a mosquito bite outside. I don't want to get
I think you could add to it as long as you know what real camping is and do that. And then if you want to do this too, well.
Yeah, having the concierge and butler just a little too much.
Yeah.
A little too much.
Yeah, exactly. All right. A little warm to be outside in the tent. I know folks who don't like camping in this kind of weather. Look at this. Low temperatures this morning, well into the 60s. That means the bugs were out last night. It's not good camping weather. I know folks who really want to go outside once it starts to get a little chilly at night. Don't have any of that in the near future. High temperatures today, 80s to, in some spots, the 90s. Yes. 92 for high in Altoona, 91 in Bedford, then 92 degrees in Altoona. B, and actually I'm off on the year, not 1953. 1895, the old record. That is impressive. And the average high for the state, 76 degrees. And we were closer with our low temperature this morning. Our temperature trend, well, we're going to start to come down a little bit, but still not getting below that average low. So we're still going to have muggier nights, but the days, well, because of some clouds and rain, not going to be quite as hot. Right now it's 93 in Huntington, 86 in State College, 90 in Clearfield and Indiana, and we still have all this heat in the Midwestern states that's trying to move northward. And this is the zone we'll be in for tomorrow. So while there can be an isolated shower or thunderstorm, it's going to be even less than today, and most of you were dry today, though there were a couple of isolated downpours. Now here's our future track for tonight, and will turn out to be mostly clear. Some areas of fog will develop later on tonight. East of the mountains, low temperatures going to be in the upper 60s, middle to upper 60s, with some valley fog later on at night. As we head into the Laurel Highlands, an isolated thunderstorm this evening. Otherwise, low temperatures will be in the upper 60s, and off to the north and west, a low 66 in St. Mary's and DuBois. And again, there could be an isolated thunderstorm, 1 or 2 spots in the evening. That's about it. Tomorrow, some hazy sunshine. Our future track trying to pop a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. My gut feeling is it will be rain-free. East of the mountains, high temperatures going to be near to above 90. In the Laurel Highlands, highs in the mid-80s. This is the zone you could have an afternoon thunderstorm. Also off to the north and west, a slight chance for a thunderstorm later in the day. Muggy tomorrow night with low temperatures in the upper 60s. Still steamy on Thursday, but some showers and thunderstorms move in with a cold front later in the day. The front stalls close enough that we could still have a couple of showers. Highs in the 70s on Friday. A little cooler at night, but still not that autumn refreshing air. And high temperatures one of those days, Sunday and Monday, with some rainfall, may not get out of the 60s.
Thank you, Joe. Well, coming up at 6, a man's in custody after an overnight fatal stabbing. We're live from the scene with the details.
And a dam leak in Somerset County has local communities on alert. What you need to know coming up at 6.
When you bought your home, the kitchen seemed adequate. But as your family grew, you realized that you needed a change.
Our new kitchen is just fabulous. We have tons of storage, stylish lighting, and cabinets and granite countertops. We could not be happier.
This kitchen transformed our customer's life. Now there's a place for everything, including large spaces for entertaining. For more than 45 years, Cisney & O'Donnell has been remodeling homes all throughout central Pennsylvania. We will listen, create a plan that you love, and work with your budget.
It was a big truck, and it hit us.
They knew tractor trailers had a black box.
I'm glad I called before something happened to that data.
You need a powerful law firm that knows how to secure the evidence fast. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line.
Imagine taking off on a vacation whenever you want. See every major brand from pop-ups to motorhomes at America's largest RV show. Compare over 1,000 models all in one place with special show prices. No matter where you're coming from, it's worth the trip.
It's a new year, so how about a new you? Let's start with your smile. At KNC Denture Center, we love that we can make our customers' lives improve by giving them the smile of their dreams. Whether you need to stop in for a cleaning or get fitted for a new set, we know you'll leave happy.
We'll give you something to smile about. KNC Denture Centers.
Introducing Papa John's Italian Hero Pizza. With a creamy Italian sauce plus 5 toppings and 4 cheeses, it's like an Italian hero sandwich on a pizza. Get a large for just $10. Download the app or order at papajohns.com.
No need to live with a wet, moldy basement, cracked walls, and that unhealthy crawl space. Call for help. Call ITG Basement Systems for expert repair and permanent solutions for your foundation and waterproofing problems.
Call ITG Basement Systems today for your free inspection and estimate.
See us at itgbasementsystems.com.
Don't wait. Call for help. Call ITG Basement Systems today and enjoy a fresh, clean, beautiful home tomorrow.
I'm the guy to make it dry.
Did you know that walking up and down the stairs is one of the leading causes of falls? Installing a Bruno stair lift from Dick's Home Care relieves the concern about home safety. It's a low-cost alternative to adding to the first floor or moving to an assisted living facility. You can also make your porch or deck accessible with a vertical platform lift. It holds up to 750 pounds. So don't move, call Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in home medical equipment.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to deny your claim. Tell them you mean business. If you've been injured in an accident, call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
Listen to these Forever Media stations for WTAJ News and your weather authority updates throughout the day. Rocky 99, Laurel Highlands Rock Station, Hot 92, Froggy 95, Key 96, the best variety, and Cool 101.7. WTAJ News continues.
Well, of course, people all across the country celebrated Labor Day yesterday in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, and some in Scranton, well, they did so a little differently. Take a look.
3, 2, go, go, go!
Holy cannolis. 7 people went head-to-head trying to eat as many cannolis as they could in 5 minutes flat. Well, it wasn't pretty, but the champion Russell Keeler finished 17 cannolis to become the undisputed king of the competition. He's no rookie either, winning the contest 5 out of 7 times over the years. The second place contestant only finished 9 cannolis. Whoa.
What was it? 3, 2, go.
Go. You start eating the cannoli.
You don't say one? What happened to one?
That's what got you, not the stuffing the cannolis in the mouth. I know you like structure. You need to know.
That's right.
All right, stick around. WTAJ News at 6 is next.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 6.
Tonight we're still dealing with the heat, but earlier it made some troubles for area school districts, how they're handling this weather.
And a malfunction in an area dam has a community concerned. What's being done in a live report ahead.
Good evening, I'm John Clay.
And I'm Amanda Kenny. It's a steamy start to September, that's
Certainly
for sure.
Is. So how much longer can we expect to deal with this heat? Let's bring our Chief Meteorologist, Joe Murgo, back in with an answer. Joe?
Well, yeah, at least a couple of more days, and then we get back in a little setback and get into a warm pattern next week, too. High temperatures today, 80s, some places lower 90s, and as for a warm start to September, our average, that's the temperature. Sorry about that. This is the temperature. 1953, we had an average temperature 81.4. So far, 77.2. We're getting close to getting in the top for the hottest starts of September, and I think we're going to crack into there after a couple of more days. Some hazy sunshine right now with our Shy Beaver Boat Center Skynet camera at the Lake Racetown Visitor Center. We had a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms, but now that the sun's getting lower in the sky, they're disappearing. Not much on our Doppler at this point in time. Yes, there is an isolated shower in some spots up to the north. So our future track later on tonight shows that we will have a mostly clear sky, just a few patches of clouds. Low temperatures for tonight are going to be dropping down into the 60s with those areas of valley fog. That should evaporate away quickly tomorrow. What to expect over the next 7 days? September heat for at least 2 more days. Cooler by the weekend and could be wet for a few days next week. We'll talk more about that with your 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Joe. We're continuing to follow a breaking news story out of Bedford County.
Yeah, police are still investigating what led to a deadly stabbing early this morning. We're told Bernard Jones Jr. is accused of stabbing a woman at a home in Bedford County.
Our Maggie Smith is in Everett with more on the investigation and what led up to all this. Maggie?
Well, John, Amanda, just a shocking crime unfolding right here in this Everett Borough neighborhood. A woman is killed and a man is in custody tonight. After an early morning fight, it escalates. Now, I want you to take a look at some of this video here just moments ago. You could actually see investigators combing the area, knocking on doors, talking to people who live nearby. It all happened at this apartment on West Main Street just before 2 o'clock this morning. Now, police say Bernard Jones Jr. allegedly took a knife from the kitchen and stabbed his fiancee, 41-year-old Lakivia Bush, a number of times. Officers say Jones then grabbed the victim's keys, taking off on the Pennsylvania Turnpike with the knife in his back seat. His car was eventually stopped in Chester County. Now that's near Philadelphia. Officials then pulling him over. He was then taken into custody, eventually confessing to this crime. In the criminal complaint, Jones says that the two had gotten into a heated argument and he just lost it. Now it also says that he had plans of just driving until he ran out of gas because he knew he was eventually going to get caught. Neighbors still processing what happened.
Surprise, shock, and especially a lot of sadness and disappointment because I hate to say this, but I did not know the woman, and she lives a block from me, and if she has family, I feel for her because she was taken in a tragic manner.
Now Jones is currently making his way back here to Bedford County. Tonight he's facing multiple charges, including criminal homicide and first-degree murder. And I'm going to break down more of that police criminal complaint coming up tonight at 11 o'clock. We're live in Everett Borough. I'm Maggie Smolka, WTAJ News. Back to you.
All right, Maggie. thank you. For the latest on the investigation, as more information becomes available, just head to wearecentralpa.com and look for the breaking news tab at the top of the page.
Today in Center County, the heat forced some school districts to make changes since many buildings don't have air conditioning. Our Evan Hinckley explains how State College School District is keeping their elementary students cool.
As the sun beats down on Central PA, some elementary students in State College Area School District are getting a taste of middle school. Nearly 600 kids combined from Coral Street and Radio Park elementary schools are in rooms without air conditioning, so they're being bused during the hottest part of the afternoon, 12:45 to 2:30.
There's no doubt a really warm classroom isn't conducive to quality learning experiences.
The elementary students will have their classes in auditoriums, spare classrooms, and lunchrooms, which O'Donnell admits are perhaps not ideal, but they are cool.
The environment's pretty energized, and I think the older students were excited also as much as the younger kids.
Another emphasis by Superintendent O'Donnell, water, and lots of it.
On hot days you want to stay hydrated, so when you walk around our classrooms, every student has a bottle of water on their desk.
Now, the superintendent there also said the school district plans to keep this plan of busing elementary students to secondary schools until Thursday, as the temperature is then expected to drop.
An area is under 24-hour watch this evening. The PA Fish and Boating Commission says a malfunction at the dam's spillway is causing concern about the integrity of the structure. Charlotte Ames is at the High Point Lake Dam in Somerset County with more on the current situation. Charlotte.
It started Sunday evening when a resident reported hearing a loud crash from within the dam and then seeing a heavy outflow of water from the spillway's main outlet pipe. Now, when the commission sent engineers and a maintenance crew to the site, they discovered that part of the spillway's intake structure had failed. The flow of water wasn't able to be properly controlled, and pressure in an outflow pipe was flowing too quickly into the dam's retention pond. They've determined the only way to fix it is to reduce the water level in the lake by at least 20 feet, and right now they're pumping that water out. Residents in Confluence and other areas downstream may notice some rising water levels.
But I don't believe it's going to really harm too much into the town. It's just more those outskirts of town that we're worried about, and we're also praying for them as well.
Now, the Fish and Boating Commission says that there is no imminent danger to area residents, and again, that the High Point Lake Dam is under 24-hour watch. Live in Somerset County, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
Nearly a dozen more correctional employees are sick after exposure to an unknown substance. Officials say that 9 correctional officers and 2 medical workers at the Allegheny County Jail started feeling sick Sunday night. They were evaluated and released. The jail was placed on lockdown Monday morning as investigators continued to search for answers. And across the state, DUI arrests are up. Many are drivers under the influence of drugs. Corporal Reed with the Pennsylvania State Police says it's not uncommon for an officer to either ingest the drug in the air or touch it during a traffic stop, resulting in them having to be taken to the hospital. Now they're getting specially trained on what precautions to take.
We've certainly made an increased effort in awareness to wear personal protective equipment. That could be something as simple as donning gloves when you're searching through a car or searching through someone's pockets.
Of course, the penalties for DUI includes thousands of dollars in fines, driver's license suspension, and jail time.
An Elk County man played an important role in John McCain's funeral this weekend. Bryce Lanzel is an honor guard for the Coast Guard. He was seen carrying McCain's casket along with members of other branches of the military. He said to us, WTAJ, it was a privilege to be able to carry with them and give the respect him and his family truly deserve. Senator McCain was an American hero, and I hope his family finds solace in our ceremony. It was truly an honor to be a part of something that will forever go down in history.
Studies show that eating breakfast and lunch helps kids do better in school. And the Clearfield County School District wants to make sure that all students have access to both of those meals. Our Allison Gans joins us live in Clearfield, telling us about the district's new meal program. Allison?
Well, John, after spending lunchtime with the students here at Clearfield Elementary, there's one thing I noticed is that every student had a lunch. And one reason for this is because of their new free meal program.
Lunchtime is the busiest part of the day at Clearfield Elementary School.
They go through the line, you see smiles on their faces, and it's just a great thing to be able to feed these kids every day and make sure they're getting a good, healthy breakfast and lunch.
And the Clearfield Area School District is doing that by offering free breakfast and lunch to every student every day. Nearly half the students were already getting a free or reduced lunch, which allowed the district to qualify for a government free meal program. Now they can make sure students are fed so they can do better in school.
Our goal was to make sure they eat, have a good meal, and with that then comes things like improved attendance, improved academics, and all of that fall into place along the way.
It's only a week into the school year, but they say that they've already seen the number of lunches increase, and it's still a little bit early for breakfast numbers. They don't expect those to go up until a little bit later in the school year. In Clearfield, I'm Allison Gens, WTAJ News.
Missed that school pizza.
Yes, yeah, we're just saying that.
Certainly, it was a very close game this past weekend as Penn State won in overtime over Appalachian State.
Now, the Lions are looking forward to next week and their matchup against Pitt. Peter Terpstra joins us with more from Nittany Nation.
Hey folks, still outside of Beaver Stadium here at University Park, and I tell you what, it's cooled down just a little bit. I'm a little less sweaty, just so everybody wants to know that. All right, so as you heard, Penn State got the win against App State in week 1, and it was close. It did go to overtime, but you can forget about that one. Now, you did not see former Altoona Mountain Lion Kevin Givens out there on the field for Penn State. He was set to start at defensive tackle, but Coach Franklin said after the game he was suspended for week 1 for a, quote, violation of team rules. Now, today, Coach Franklin did say he expects to get Givens back for week 2, of course, that is at Pitt on Saturday. And check this out. This is the Sports Illustrated cover put out today, and it is featuring Penn State running back Miles Sanders. Saquon who? It's lit. Cool stuff. Now, we hope to hear from Sanders tonight on his Sports Illustrated cover. Obviously, that's a big deal for that young man. And let's talk about Pitt. Is it a rivalry? They don't play every year. That's what we're going to hear about coming up in sports. Reported from University Park, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Still ahead, why local trails grabbing national attention and how you can enjoy it while helping improve other trails.
We're stuck in a hot weather pattern, but it will break by the weekend. I'll tell you how it will break coming up.
Good morning, everyone. We have the birthday party this morning, the family reunion this afternoon, and the wedding reception tomorrow. Let's everyone put on our smiles and have a quality day.
Hello, how you doing today? Thank you for choosing Quality Inn in Milesburg. My name is Michael. How may I help you?
Hi, are you at the birthday party?
Sure, let me show you to the Santa Fe room.
Whether you are celebrating a birthday, just passing through town, or have Saturday night fever, stop in at Finnegan Sports Bar or visit Quality Inn of Milesburg, where we define hospitality.
At AseraCare Hospice, we believe that it's those precious moments that shape who we truly are. From thoughtful conversations, reminiscing with Grandma, to spending time with a special visitor. AseraCare Hospice cares for your family like you are part of ours, providing compassionate care when you need it most. AseraCare Hospice, caring for moments that matter.
Fact is, there are over 9,600 roads named Park in the U.S. It's America's most popular street name, no matter what park you live on. One of 10,000 local Allstate agents knows yours. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues. Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra controlled gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
We're Best Window and Door Company, home of the BOGO. With Best, you can buy one window, get one free. Buy 5, get 5 free. Buy 10, get 10 free. Buy an entry door, get an entry door free. Plus, get 0% financing for up to 5 years. Serving all of Central Western Pennsylvania. Over 70 years in business. We offer the most elegant, energy efficient, and award-winning windows and doors. Hurry and call. This offer ends 6 p.m. Wednesday. Call 1-800-292-5594 or visit mybestwindow.com.
John Clay, weeknights on WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 6 continues.
There's a new restaurant in Clearfield aimed to attract locals and tourists. Pub 120 Hub and Grub opened last week. A menu featuring a wide variety of steak, seafood, the food there for vegans and gluten-free options as well. It's attached to the Red Roof Inn in Clearfield, which gives visitors a place to stay and then eat as well. In just a few days they've been opened. The owner says they've got a lot of repeat customers.
Response has been awesome. It's been outstanding. We are so thankful for the community. And this, I'm not talking Clearfield, I'm talking Clearfield, Du Bois, Phillipsburg, Houtzdale, Stevens State College.
Friday is the debut of the restaurant's patio and events center. Du Bois band, the Rum Dums, will take the stage at 8 p.m.
A local trail is getting in the national spotlight. The Jim Mayer Rivers Walk Trail in Johnstown was dedicated as a national recreation trail today. The 3.1-mile trail runs along the Stony Creek River through the city. The Cambria County Conservation and Recreation Authority says it's taken 2 years to get the trail recognized. And finally, all 3 of the authority's rail trails have this honor.
It's an opportunity for economic impact because people from all over the country will come to see these trails.
Now this Saturday will be the 3rd annual Jim Mayer Family Run 5K and Trail Trot. You can still register online. All the money raised benefits local trails in the county.
A hot afternoon and probably going to be just as hot tomorrow. I'll tell you when the heat breaks coming up.
WTAJ, your news leader in cinema honing.
With 33 football fields of new RVs, this is America's largest RV show. Everything from campers to motorhomes, all in one place, all at one time. Shop, compare, and buy. America's largest RV show, September 12th through 16th, Hershey.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time event. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and 1 day only. New 2018 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
Toyota has been awarded the best resale value of any brand. Because when it comes to holding value, nobody does it better than Toyota. In fact, Toyota owns the top 3 spots of all vehicles ranked by KBB, with 4Runner, Tundra, and ranking #1, Tacoma. It all starts with legendary reliability. We build Toyotas to last, which saves you money. That drives us. What drives you? Toyota. Let's go places.
I never really understood the amazing opportunities available at Penn Highlands until I went there. The college gave me a chance to stand out and become someone great. With dual enrollment credits from high school, I was able to earn my degree in 1 year, saving me tons of money along the way. Now I'm moving on to earn my bachelor's degree. My name is Kylie Doyle, and I am a proud graduate of Pennsylvania Highlands Community College. This is my community, and Penn Highlands is my college.
Welcome to Better Hearing.
Even mild hearing loss can lead to emotional isolation and cognitive decline. The experts at Lemmy Audiology will help you restore independence, social interaction, and rediscover your active lifestyle. Call 941-7770 today.
Your Weather Authority forecast every 10 minutes on WTAJ News this morning.
A few spotty showers earlier this morning.
Weather forecasts every 10 minutes with meteorologist Christy Shields. WTAJ News this morning, a great way to start your day. Meteorologist Mike Doyle, your Weather Authority.
Call free right now and tell the insurance company you mean business.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo.
What few clouds that were around earlier on our Shy Beaver Boat Center Skynet camera over Lake Raystown have evaporated away. And it is a warm evening, still warm enough to go out there and enjoy the lake. Of course, a lot of us are in school. Summer vacations are pretty much over. We did have a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Our Doppler clear right now, but I'll go back several hours, and yeah, you can see how some just fired up with the daytime heating. But as the sun got lower in the sky, and yes, the sun is setting earlier. That's why Peter said, yeah, it's starting to cool off a little bit. I mean, not as hot as what it was earlier, but it's still very warm. 86 degrees in State College, 92 in Huntington, 90 in Altoona, 88 in Bedford. And as we go ahead and look off to the west, yes, we're 91 in Indianapolis, 91 in Chicago, 91 in St. Louis. Heat still rotating around an area of high pressure off the coastline. And yes, that means we're still going to have another day of heat. Not much off to our west. There are some thunderstorms down in West Virginia, but I think they'll stay there. Weather watchers reporting in. Gio in Phillipsburg, he's loving it. Me, I can take 10, 20 degrees off with the sunshine and be just as happy or a little bit happier. Muggy for Bob in Huntington, 85 degrees and 88 degrees for Glenn in Vira. He said the sun felt nice when he left the school there in Mifflin County. I'm assuming the air conditioning was running pretty strongly and he needed to warm up a bit. Dew point temperatures in the low 70s. This is just downright muggy. And that's what's going to keep the fans and air conditioners running all night long. And we're still going to be muggy for tomorrow. Yes, the dew points will come down. I don't know if it'll quite get that low, but it will come down as we head into the weekend. So with the dew points high, you know, I showed you near the 70-degree mark, but then I'm forecasting lows in the middle to upper 60s. That means we're going to have areas of fog later on tonight. And then during the day for tomorrow, they'll evaporate away quickly. Sunshine will mix with some clouds in the afternoon. Our future track hinting at a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, but I think they'll be less than what we had for today. High pressure moving off the coastline, so hot tomorrow, humid with some hazy sunshine. Again, pop-up thunderstorm isolated tomorrow. Better chance of a couple of showers and thunderstorms, especially Thursday afternoon, as this front gets a little bit closer to our area. And then you're seeing the red there next to the blue. That means that front's going to stall close to the area. And that'll be the focal point for some precipitation. In fact, at 11 o'clock tonight, I'll talk more about Tropical Storm Gordon because eventually some of that moisture may move along that front. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 80s to the lower 90s with some hazy sunshine. Again, an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow. More of us will see a shower or thunderstorm on Thursday with highs in the 80s. Friday, front near us, a couple of showers left over. Probably a break with just a chance for a shower on Saturday. But then with that front to our south, we have to watch some of that moisture from Gordon coming our way. There may be a fair amount of rainfall early next week. And one of those days we could get stuck in the 60s, but the night's still a bit on the muggy side.
Hey folks, still live out here outside of Beaver Stadium. Coming up next in sports, it's a rivalry revisited. What makes a rivalry if they're not playing every year? And what about the young guys who didn't quite grow up around it? That's next.
It's a night of great programs from America's most watched network, CBS. Then stay tuned for WTAJ News at 11 with John Clay and Amanda Kenny. Tonight's primetime lineup is brought to you by Wolf Furniture.
From the Beatles to Beyonce, home nursing agency Decades Club presents Dancing Through the Decades to benefit the Healing Patch Children's Grief Program, which offers free services to support local grieving children and their families. Saturday, September 8th at 7, dance to music from the 60s through today with DJ The X-Man. There'll be a cash bar and a variety of raffle baskets and silent auction items. Tickets are $10 and are available online or by calling 1-855-GIVE-HNA. WTAJ is proud to support the home nursing agency Healing Patch.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn, as if the member of Congress' life is more important than somebody's son or daughter. We should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
The Shy Beaver Boat Center experience will put you into watercraft that fits your lifestyle. We carry Avalon pontoons with a large gallery of choices to create your own little water park for summer fun. Looking for speed? Shy Beaver Boat Center will put you into the latest 2019 Crown line, the most exciting and progressive boats on the market today. You will be set apart from the crowd with the sporty, sophisticated, and classy look. Our limited 2018 inventory is going fast. Summer starts here at Shy Beaver Boat Center.
The Home Improvement Network, only on WeAreCentralPA.com.
WTAJ Sports with Peter Terpstra.
Penn State survived week 1. You can take that, well, overtime win over the Sun Belt Conference champs. You could trash it, crumble it up, throw it away, and turn your attention to the University of Pittsburgh. It is rivalry week, and they might not play every year, but folks around Pennsylvania will tell you they're looking forward to that one no matter what the coaches might say.
This is the biggest game in the world. This is the Super Bowl for us. It is the most important game on our schedule. Why? Because it's the game we're playing this week. I've never denied that from the very beginning. This is the most important game on our schedule.
You hear the same message from Coach Franklin each week. Focus on the next team. It is a sports cliche, but you hear it every time, and it even trickles down to the players.
Fans like to hype it up as a rivalry and stuff with Penn State students and Pitt students. You know, they have that, I guess, little rivalry. But like I said again, it's just another game for us. It's just like the Super Bowl every week.
On Sunday, you know, I tweet out Pitt, 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 Pitt. I do that every week. I pretty much come in and say the same thing every week, and I apologize. You guys show up for it, but it hasn't changed.
So Penn State and Pittsburgh are going to meet for time number 99 on Saturday, and then the next year they're going to play number 100. But after that, who knows? Because Pitt's not on Penn State's future schedule, at least right now. It could be some time. Let's move on. Let's head over to Steelers country, where Pittsburgh had a little media availability with Coach Tomlin today. And guess who's still missing? Le'Veon Bell, still not with the team. Coach Mike Tomlin says he had not spoken to the running back this week, and Le'Veon Bell has now missed 2 preseason training camps in the first 2 days of this regular season. Coming up tonight at 11, you will hear from Coach Tomlin about Bell and Bell's backup, James Conner, who might be the guy come on Sunday. Once again, Penn State's going to play Pitt Saturday at 8 p.m. at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh in that rivalry game. We got you covered here from Penn State all week. Reporting from University Park, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, CBS talks to Bob Woodward about his new book depicting chaos in the White House. More reaction after Nike makes Colin Kaepernick part of its latest campaign. And Dorothy's stolen ruby slippers recovered after 13 years. Tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Joel Confer Toyota in State College has been taking care of Toyota customers for over 40 years. Joel Confer, Corey Confer, Seth Confer, Toyota Service, Joel Confer Certified Collision Center, Toyota Care, Owners Rewards Program, Toyota Rent-A-Car, Toyota Certified Used Vehicles, Joel Confer Auto Detailing. Joel Confer Toyota in State College has been taking care of Toyota customers for over 40 years.
Sometimes bipolar 1 disorder can make you feel unstoppable. But mania, such as unusual changes in your mood, activity, or energy levels, can leave you on shaky ground. Help take control by talking to your doctor. Ask about Vraylar. Vraylar is approved for the acute treatment of manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 disorder in adults. Clinical studies showed that Vraylar reduced overall manic symptoms. Vraylar should not be used in elderly patients with dementia due to increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. High cholesterol and weight gain, high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, decreased white blood cells, which can be fatal, dizziness upon standing, falls, seizures, impaired judgment, heat sensitivity, and trouble swallowing may occur. You're more than just your bipolar 1. Ask about Vraylar.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
WTAJ News continues.
This September?
Yeah, I know.
Is it what?
It definitely feels like July outside.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Time
that.
of the year, it seems like.
The only thing difference between now and July is the sun setting earlier. 90 again tomorrow. Still hot on Thursday, but some showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. One of those days, Sunday and Monday, with enough rainfall, may actually turn blue. Not a refreshing cool. It's just rainy cool. And then we get back into a warm weather pattern next week.
Oh my gosh, I just want fall, Joe.
Yeah, well, the averages are going down.
Yeah. Oh,
Mother
that's
Nature's
good.
not. Right?
Yeah. All right, thanks so much for watching.
Check us out on our Facebook page and head over to wearecentralpa.com as well. We've got the CBS Evening News next. We'll see you back here at 11.